Hi all! How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. My name is Essen Evil, and Holy Force God of the Void, and welcome to Mirage Noir, the demo, because the full game isn't actually out yet. This is a visual novel, murder mystery, detective, dating sim. It's a lot of things. I honestly I like the art. I kind of like the premise. I'm mostly curious about the fact that we seem to be romancing a bunch of characters, one of which may actually be the murderer. And I want to see if we actually gravitate towards that. I don't know if we're going to find out in the demo. I kind of doubt we will. That seems more something that'll be happening in the full game. But I don't know, if we enjoy it, maybe when the full game comes out, we'll come back and we'll play the whole thing. But for now, I'm really curious. Even if you played the mini demo, please press new game. Okay, well, I don't think I knew about this when there was a mini demo, but regardless. There are a couple things I'd like to note. First of all, this does have a full screen version, but I'm going to use windowed versions to help me keep track of chat better. Because I did find for example, when I was playing One Shot, that having the game in window and then also having chat on the side of the screen was actually quite nice. So when I have that option, I do like to use it. I have sound at 100% because that's what it defaults to. Music I had to turn down because obviously you need to hear me. I don't know why there's skip unread text. I would assume that you would want to be able to read what you have not read yet, and you should be able to skip read text, but whatever. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming this is for when you want full immersion, so you don't want to see her face, because she should be the main character. But we're going to leave that up because I don't care. These things I just wanted to really quickly point out. This is a right choice indicator, which says that choices that raise the affection point of your date or whatever will show up as a different color. I like to hover over choices, so I'm not going to actually click this because that'll kind of ruin things. And then we have story mode, which shows you the correct answer, because the correct answer for logic deductions apparently will be marked. We're also not going to check that off because, again, I'm just curious as to where we're going to go with this, because one of these guys is apparently the baddie, the murderer in the game, and I just want to know who we gravitate to, because as you all know, I am evil. Theoretically, and it has been shown quite a few times, I do tend to like the villains in stories, because really good villains are actually really well fleshed out, and because they're so well fleshed out, they're more sympathetic, they're more relatable, so I tend to like them more. I just want to see if that happens with this. But either way, there's also a gallery here, which obviously will not have been filled out yet, but these are romanceables, I guess. Supposedly, from the previews that I got from Steam, which is where this game is, if you want to play it for yourself, it's only a demo right now, but obviously the demo is free. Actually, I don't know if that's obvious. Maybe some demos you do have to pay for. I wouldn't know. Again, not a pro gamer. But anyway, yeah, this is on Steam if you want to check it out yourself. But apparently he is a gangster. This guy is apparently a prince. He is a streamer, so he's basically me. And then Sammy is a programmer, from what I remember. Now, for any of you who have listened to me ramble like an absolute moron for however many years I've been streaming at this point. I started in 2020, so it must be 5 now. But anyway, 5 years, but very on and off. I think there was an entire year that I didn't actually stream for reasons, but we're not going to get into that. For those of you who already know, I am a lover of BL. And I'm not going to lie, these guys are very pretty, and I'm already shipping half of them with each other. One of them, of course, is Jem. I think that's how you would say that name. And Sammy, because he's a streamer and then he's a programmer. And I just feel like that goes really well together. But anyway, I don't know about the gangster or the prince. In all honesty, gangster and prince is a really, really solid trope for a romance. It's basically the prince and the pauper, right? Except the pauper is like a baddie. Then again, if this entire story is anything to go by, the prince could very well be the actual baddie. We don't know. But we're going to find out. Would you like to start? Start from the beginning? Start from the second demo? I'm assuming this is if you've played the mini demo, which we have not. So we're going to start from the beginning. Whoa. Oh, so dramatic. She's over there! Don't let her get away! Also, there was no option for VA or anything, so I don't think any of this is voice acted. Which makes sense. Honestly, it's a demo, so that really does make a lot of sense. But regardless. Save... Oh, I guess that's fast forward. Auto, log, and back. Okay. They're so persistent. Can't they just let me go? Whoa. Guess not. Was that a gun? Oh, it was! A gunshot echoes behind me and I reach down by instinct. But then I remember I lost my weapon long ago. Right, because the girl that we're playing as is supposed to be a detective. I have to just outrun them then. The way back home is blocked, so the office is probably the safest place to hide for the night. The problem is, I need to lose these guys fast. Let's see, I saw a bunch of them in front of me earlier. Then I ducked into an alleyway to my left, and then took 2 rights after that, so... Which way should I turn to avoid my pursuer? Left? I think they should still be on my right, so... I don't think that's actually correct. I'm sorry, I was not paying full attention. Also, I'm just terrible at directions. I should go in the other direction. I head off toward the left, straining my ears for any sound of my pursuers. When I don't hear them after several seconds, I let out a sigh of relief. Okay, good. I think I managed to avoid them. Oh, did I? I should get going before they spot me again. I just remembered 2 rights, so I'm like, I should go left then. Even though that's probably not true. But also, making another right would probably double you back, wouldn't it? So I guess my instinct to go left would have made sense. I should go before they spot me again. Whoa. Oh, that was us running. Okay. Phew, made it back somehow. I thought that was someone coming up on me. I was like, wait, what? Good thing I still have the keys to the office since I've been pulling so many all-nighters lately. The place is dead silent. But that's not surprising. After all, the clock says it's 2:30 a.m. Wow. Insomnia for the win. Guess I'm not sleeping in my own bed tonight. I think that's the 4th time? 4th time this week, sorry. Ugh, what a terrible night. They chased me around half the city and I didn't get any of the info I need. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. What a waste of time. Or maybe not. The fact that there was so much security there means I must be on the right track. I think I'm getting close to the truth. Just one more piece of information and I'll be able to put this 4-year-long nightmare to rest. 4 years? What? Maybe then Fio will... Fio? Who's Fio? Okay. Actually, I remember from the previews, I think Fio is a female colleague? So maybe our boss? Anyway, how do I get back in there again? I move over to my desk and sit down heavily in the chair. Tonight was a failure, and they'll only be more alert from now on. I doubt a repeat performance will get me anywhere. But what else can I do? I'm running out of options now. Oh! Okay, so that's us with the romanceables. Interesting. I do vaguely recall in the, 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 I do vagu in the promotion preview thing, they did say that she has a dream before the beginning of the actual events of her with these guys. So I guess this is that. So we must be in the dream. The photograph sitting on my desk is facing up today. Most days I can't bring myself to look at it. Oh, that's sad. Okay. Maybe I can ask them for help? No, it's been too long. We haven't spoken in years. They probably wouldn't pick up even if I called. Wow, so in her dream there's a huge backstory with these guys. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You wouldn't really have this photograph otherwise, but still. I really like his eyes and how they match his earring. Oh, but I like his eyes too. I love gold eyes. They're so nice. But I also really love blue eyes, so. Besides, I don't want to drag other people into my problems. That's fair. And in the worst case scenario, one of them might be the culprit. Oh, so even in the dream she knows. Or she suspects that. That's interesting. What if I hired someone else then? Oh, we put down the photo. Yikes. That'll cost so much money though. Money I don't have. I guess I could take a loan from the bank? That or maybe the loan shark's down the street. Is that how we get involved with the gangster? Whoa. I'll probably be in crippling debt for the rest of my life, but if it's to solve this... Huh? What was that noise? Yeah, I was expecting like putting down the photograph to make noise, but that sounded like a door. What was that noise? Is there someone else here? A sudden sound from near the doorway catches my attention and instantly I'm alert again. Is it the guys from earlier? If not, maybe... My phone's in my pocket. I tried to unlock it quickly, but I immediately noticed a more pressing problem. Why did I leave my computer screen on? I'm basically telling them exactly where I am. I need to get away from here. Maybe I can hide under the desk and call for... Whoa. Whoa, whoa, what is happening? Something forcefully pressed against my mouth. Oh. And my consciousness starts slipping away. Oh no. We're being like chloroformed or something. No. I can't die yet. Not until I... Oh. Huh? Wait, that's... Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, is this like... Oh, we can actually... Ooh. Should we call ourselves Escalent Evil or just Evil? Honestly... Oh, sorry. Evil Private Investigator sounds absolutely hilarious. I love that. Evil? Can you hear me? Huh? Oh, okay. I think I understand now why some people would prefer to not have the main character's photograph there alongside their name. I don't know. She's cute enough. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Huh? Ow, my head. Why does it hurt so much? Oh, I think this is, Theo? Hey, you alright? You just hunched over all of a sudden. It scared the crap out of me. Sorry, my head's killing me. You're not hungover, are you? You said you went straight home last night because you didn't want to deal with the rain. We should have known you were out partying. You're the alcoholic here, Theo. Okay, so yeah, this is Theo. It's part of the job. What, you want me to turn down free booze? It's free? What? I glance around, trying to regain my bearings as the pain in my head recedes. I'm in the plaza right now. Oh, that's right. We plan to meet up before work today. This here is Theo, my best friend. Oh, okay, they're besties. Okay. We've known each other since we were young. We lost contact for a bit when we went to different colleges, but we reconnected since then. Oh, nice. And that is sometimes really hard to do. I don't have many fond memories of the city, but as long as Fio's here, I'll always come back. Aw, cute. Seeing her again is almost worth the astronomical rent I have to pay. Almost. Oh, I ship them. Sorry. Whoa. Oh, okay. Fio's profile has been added. You can check by clicking the evidence button in the top right and navigating to the profiles menu. Okay. That's evidence menu. From this point forward, there will be no more notifications when profiles are updated, but be sure to check after big events. The entries will be updated as Evil's thoughts about the person changes. Oh, okay. No evidence profiles. Oh, okay. And I guess that takes us back to evidence. Evil's friend since childhood. Oh, we're getting an ad break. Okay. Huh. Evil's friend since childhood. She works at Celestial and is quite popular around town. It's Fio! She's perfect. Nothing else needs to be said. Wow. Okay, you know what? I was joking, but this definitely sounds like a ship. And yeah, then we're back to evidence. Okay. Gotcha. If it's not because of drinking, then are you sick? You really don't look so good. I don't know. I had this daydream? Vision? I'm not really sure. I was working on a case at the agency late at night and then I think I got kidnapped. They pressed something against my mouth and then... The memory of getting grabbed from behind comes rushing back and I shudder. Fio grabs my hands and it's only then that I notice they're trembling. Aw. It's okay. It's just that overactive imagination of yours. I mean, we talked on the phone last night before you fell asleep, remember? And you're here now, safe and sound. No time for you to get kidnapped. Yeah, seriously, who has time to be kidnapped? Also, menu is... Oh. Honestly, the UI is very nice. For a demo, this is really solid. Besides, you should have known it was a dream. Mr. Potato Head would never let you touch actual detective work. Mr. Potato Head? Hey! It could be a premonition of some far-off future. You never know. Were you old and gray in your vision? I hope I'm not still working when I'm that old. I'd be much happier retired somewhere cozy with you, Fio. Aw, that's adorable. Actually, speaking of Fio, didn't she come up? It was, Whoa. What was that? What? I suddenly feel a sharp pain splitting my head open. So intense, I almost pass out. I quickly take a few deep breaths, trying to steady myself so I don't scare Fio. Oh my gosh. What the heck? This has never happened before, no matter how scary a nightmare I might have had. What's going on? Maybe it wasn't a nightmare after all. But if not, then what was it? A vision? Whoa. Wow. That was a good jump scare sound. I should remember that for... if I ever do make the scare me for however much money thing happen. I need to remember that sound. It was pretty good. Have I actually gained future sight? No, that can't be it. Even if it's in the future, why would those dangerous people be chasing after me? Also, there was that photograph. The rest of the dream is a bit hazy, but I remember that part very clearly. Who could forget those pretty faces? I recognize some of the people in it, but that's impossible. A photo like that shouldn't exist. After all, they live in a completely different world from me. We don't know each other personally, let alone enough to take a picture together. I can't help but feel like I'm forgetting something important. Whoa. Again. Ow, ow, ow. The more I try to recall, the stronger my headache seems to be. Almost like my head's warning me to leave it alone. Are you feeling good enough to get some breakfast? Let's relax a bit at the bakery, okay? I'm still worried about you. I can't I can't send you to work looking like that. Okay? I can feel Fio's worry for me and quickly push all thoughts of the nightmare or vision or whatever to the back of my mind. I shouldn't bother her about it anymore. I'll deal with it myself. Sure, some hot tea sounds great. Actually, it does. Lovely, Fio. Lovely. Love you, Fio. She is lovely, though. Sorry. I may have to hydrate real quick. I don't know what I'd do without you. Oh, that's cute. I should get carry out while I'm there. Knowing Mr. Potato Head, he'll ask me to run errands as soon as I get to the office. So I might as well get a head start. That's fair. Let's see. If I remember correctly, he usually likes lattes on Tuesdays. Oh, I guess we're getting for him too. And then 4 blueberry muffins. Wow. Wait, what? 6 croissants, 3 sesame bagels, and 1 glazed donut for the rest of the office. Oh, okay, it's for everyone else. I thought that was all for him. I was like, wait, what? Whoa. Did we just bump into someone? Oh, we did. Oh, sorry. Oh no, it was my fault. Are you okay? Oh, okay, it's a streamer. I bumped into a guy with pink hair. No, that's not the only thing that stands out. Whoa, he looks like a model. He could give Fio a run for her money. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, wait. Isn't this the guy? Evil, if you don't hurry up, I'm putting everything on your tab. Fio's already holding the bakery door open, and a patient look on her face. No, I won't have enough money to pay... Oh my gosh. I won't have enough pay... Why can I not talk? I won't have enough to pay this month's rent if you do that. Sorry for bumping into you. Bye. Wait. Oh my gosh. The running sounds. Do I have sound up too loud for you all? Please let me know. I've never had someone run away from me before. Did you not recognize me? Oh, I see. Whoa. Whoops. I don't have much time left before the stream. I need to finish buying the materials first. Oh, okay. Oh wait, we're him now? Huh. Looks like there was a press conference. Looks like there's a press conference. Why? Words. Work with me. Looks like there was a press conference going on at the palace right now. I wonder what that's about. Oh. What the? I'm going. Attendance. Okay. And that concludes today's press conference. Whoa. Intimidating man. What a name. What a load of bullshit. Anyone with a brain cell can tell that he barely keeps any of his promises. Disease running rampant, a useless figurehead, and new serial killers popping up every week, and crime at an all-time high. So much for being the world's golden standard. Playful man. Oh, this is the gangster guy. We're responsible for the last one, boss. Oh. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh. Sasha and... Oh, this is gonna be a problem. There's no VA, so I have no idea how these are actually supposed to be said. Sasha is easy enough, but... Alexei? Can I just call him Alexei? Alexei Diora. Sure. Pardon me, I thought you had left already. Oops. Oh, we didn't skip it. Okay, good. That was quite the interesting press conference, Your Highness. Yes, well, thank you for taking the time out of your busy days to tune in. Wouldn't have missed that clown show for the world. Oh yeah, I like them. I can ship it. Well, regardless, thank you. You're on your way out, correct? Please don't let me keep you. You better watch yourself, yeah? You're getting a bit too comfortable. We're letting a lot of those regulations go as a sign of goodwill. But don't think we don't notice you overstepping your bounds. I'll keep that in mind. Wow, okay. They're definitely one of those love-hate relationships. I like it. Overworked man. Oh, interesting. I'm sorry. The names will get me every once in a while. Those Diorlas are quite the handful, aren't they? Mr. Killian! Dr. Killian. Forgive me, I didn't see you there. That's alright, Prince. Theory? Theory. Theory? Oh my gosh. How do you pronounce these names? Devs, help. I guess we'll just go with... Oh. Theory, I suppose. That's alright, Prince Theory. You had a long day. I suppose I have. I'm sorry to bother you at this time, but could I borrow you for a bit longer? Is it urgent? I have another meeting later, so I was hoping to catch some rest before that. I'm afraid it is. I need to review some of the budget cuts with you before the next council meeting. Oh dear. The proposal was wonderfully drafted, of course, but Medwise would like to make some minor adjustments to it, particularly to how the resources are allocated. Oh, that sucks. You understand our concerns, don't you? Very well. Lead the way. Oh, this poor guy. I feel bad for him. As a former manager. It's not looking good for our hero here. Our hero? Wait, which one? I suppose that's my cue to save the day. Also, this silhouette looks like the programmer. He was shown to be working security, like security cameras, so maybe... Now then, how should I interrupt the meeting today? Really? Got it. He's going to hate it, which means it's perfect. Oh my gosh, they're so cute! They just love getting on each other's nerves, don't they? Oh, that's adorable flirting. Whoa. Okay. Oh, we get to meet Mr. Potato Head. Yubi, are you done with those reports yet? There's another pile here for you to go through. My boss, derogatorily named Mr. Potato Head, appears in front of me as I'm getting settled in for the day. On it, sir. I've been here for 2 years already. How much longer is he going to call me a newbie? Oh yeah, that's not really a newbie. Just grin and bear with it, Evil. You can't get fired now. Who else is going to... Who else is going to pay for Fio's caffeine addiction? Are they dating, her and Fio? Because you wouldn't pay for someone's caffeine addiction otherwise. I return to my computer screen, thinking that conversation is over, but he clears his throat loudly and taps his foot until I look back at him. Okay. Don't give me that attitude. This is your punishment for getting my coffee order wrong this morning. I was very explicit about what I wanted. What? I'm really sorry, sir. No, I got what you asked for, and then you changed your mind. Your memory may be fading, but mine still works really well, thank you very much. If you finish early, let me know. I have more papers you can go through. Of course, sir. I'll let you know if I do. As if I'm going to do your work for you while you play poker with your phone. I'm going to win the award for world's slowest worker to date. Just watch me. Ugh. So much for the beginning of the rest of my life. College advertised it was something great, so I worked hard for it. But is this really it? It's just paperwork day after day. Where are the exciting cases I was told about? The robberies, the murderers, the crime scenes. Whoa. Okay. Hello, Douglas Detective Agency. What? Murdered? Did I just manifest a deadly body? A dead body. Did I just manifest a dead body? Honestly, deadly body sounds cooler. You just manifest a zombie or something. I strain my ears to listen, but I can't hear anything other than frantic gibberish from the other end of the line. Yes, of course. We'll head to the scene right away. George, with me. George isn't here right now. He's been on a smoke break for an hour. Really? What? Good riddance. Then Vanessa, you come with me. She's not here either. I don't think she even came in today. Wow. I make a show of glancing around the empty office, and he finally seems to notice that I'm the only one currently here. Is there seriously no one else here beside you? It looks that way, sir. Better than nothing, I suppose. You better not slow me down, newbie. I think you're probably slower than us. I'll do my best not to, sir. Are they actually going to put me on a murder case for once? Well, I guess I'll be nothing more than a sidekick, but still. I never thought I'd graduate from the days of doing lost and found jobs. Okay, Evil, let's do our best. If you do a good job, maybe they'll promote us from coffee girl to fax machine girl. Dream big! Honestly, there are days I do question if people remember what fax machines are. Because, like, fax is such a old way of doing things. It sort of reminds me of pagers. Like, does anyone remember what a pager is? I'm probably dating myself here, but still, like... Oh, man. Uh-oh. The phone rings again. And even though I don't know who's called yet, I can already feel a familiar feeling of resignation rising up within me. Now what? Hello, Douglas Detective Agency. Yes, we'll send someone there right away. Crap, maybe he won't notice if I sneak away now. I'm halfway to the door when he spots me. Newbie, there's been some trouble over at the plaza. Go resolve it. Oh no. But the murder case... I can handle the crime scene investigation myself. Sorry. Report to the plaza. I told them you'll be there in 5 minutes. Can we get there in 5 minutes? Really? It's at least 10 minutes away, even if I run! There's no way this guy doesn't secretly hate me. Oh my gosh. Worst boss ever. Can I investigate the crime scene instead? Honestly, I would probably just say yes and try and get there quickly. Because realistically, we'll probably just end up arguing with him, and that'll take up the 5 minutes. Kind of wish I turned on the cheats. But we'll go with yes, sir. I hurl curses at him in my mind, but in an astonishing show of strength, I force a smile to my face, like the good little corporate drone that I am. Yeah, I figured it would be something like this. Of course, sir. I'll be there right away. Also, as I mentioned before, Evil does not like confrontation, so of course, I will choose to not fight. Unless, like, it's absolutely necessary, which this is kind of not. I drag myself to the plaza, spirits thoroughly dashed. Just when I thought I could finally do something worthwhile, I get relegated to side tasks again. Also, I'm a little bit curious, based on, like, what we saw with the prince, and, like, I'm just curious if the plaza whatever happens there is actually what a programmer decided to set up so that the prince can, like, not deal with whatever allocations they were trying to get for the budget. The person who made that call better have had a good reason. Oh well, it was my fault for getting my hopes up. Now then, what am I tasked with doing today? There are people whispering around me, so I shuffle closer and shamelessly eavesdrop. Yes! Just like we did with the date with death. Eavesdropping on the couple next door. Random passerby. Are you serious? Is no one going to stop him? Don't look at him. You might catch his attention. Ew, what a weirdo. Wait, what? They don't teach decency these days, obviously. Huh? It does sound like something's actually going on. I thought it'd be another case of people arguing with restaurant workers or something. I follow the trail of whispers and find the topic of the commotion. There's a guy stumbling around the square, yelling obscenities at everyone, and everything that passes his way. What? A drunk this early in the morning? Wow, okay. If I wanted to deal with people like these, I would have signed up to be a cop. Why are detectives getting assigned with these cases again? Ugh, I guess I should do something about it. I still need to pay this month's rent. Excuse me, mister. I approach cautiously, making sure to stop a couple steps away. Whoa, he is spiky! Look at that! That kind of looks like a peacock? Cockatoo? A cockatoo. Parrot thing. Oh my gosh. The man spins around, eyes scary and feral. They keep darting back and forth as if scanning for threats, and his entire body is tense. Weird. I've never seen anyone act like this when they're drunk. You're causing a scene. Can we move this somewhere else? Drunk? Question mark guy. I know who you are. They sent you, didn't they? I'm sorry? I won't let you take me. I refuse to die here. What? He unexpectedly lurches forward, and I let out an undignified squeak as I barely managed to dodge his errant fist. Holy crap, this guy's a psycho. Sir, please calm down. His hand shoots out and grabs my wrist, squeezing hard. I let out a yelp, trying to tug my hand out of his grip, but he doesn't let go. Kick him! Help! I glance around, but even though the commotion has gathered quite the crowd, no one comes to my aid. It's kill or be killed. Wait, what? What? I'm not here to kill you! Please let go! That's what they all say. I won't get tricked again. You just want to take me back to that room again, don't you? Room? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Let go! I yank my arm back, but he releases his hold as soon as I do, so I end up stumbling on air and tripping over my own feet before falling to the ground. Whoa. Ow! I don't have time to rest as he starts moving towards me again. I quickly scramble backwards, but he moves faster, hand reaching for my arm. No! Frio, help me! Oh my gosh. What is going on? I refuse to go through that treatment again. I'd rather... Treatment? Oh, so like, is he an escapee from some sort of mental asylum? Whoa. Okay. She's not interested in you. Take a hint. The body suddenly slumps over a little bit away from me, and I quickly move away. Thank you so much. Is it the streamer, or... Ah, the gangster, okay. You okay there, girlie? Isn't that... Alexei Diola? What's he doing here? My surprising savior comes in the form of a rather notorious gangster. Even I've heard of him. We haven't heard of the streamer, though. It makes sense, though. Yes, thank you. You saved me. I've seen this guy from far away before, but I can't believe he's actually talking to me. He's not exactly famous for good reasons, but it still feels like I'm meeting a celebrity. She's cute. No worries. I hate pushy guys like him who can't take no for an answer. Thank you! Yes! Vibing! Here, let me help you out. He offers his left hand and I reach towards it before realizing it doesn't fit. What doesn't fit? He notices as I'm trying to awkwardly turn my hand to fit his, and thankfully retracts his hand and offers me his right one instead. Oh, I see. I mean, I guess that is kind of true, yeah. My bad. It's a habit. You're a lefty? Not really the most pressing question to ask at the moment, but it's out of my mouth before I can stop it. Yeah, head chicks are a pain, as you can imagine. Thought being ambidextrous might be good for my job, but nope. Couldn't do it. My right hand is as useless as they come. He's funny. I like him. Up you go. Whoa. He helps me to my feet before stepping back, hands in his pockets. You a new cop? Haven't seen you around here before. No, I'm actually a detective. Yeah? Why are they sending detectives to do this? Right? I like his expression. He's genuinely befuddled about this. Don't you guys have more important things to do? Like investigating dead bodies or other fun shit like that? I wish. It's usually just lost pets or cheating husbands. Oh, wow. Sounds boring. No offense. None taken. I can't believe I'm having a normal conversation with this guy. I've heard so many stories about how he rips off people's arms and kicks dogs in broad daylight. Oh, wow. But I guess they're not all true. Anyway, time to take this guy to Medwise. Oh, and let's leave out the fact that I hit him and just say he got a concussion from falling down, yeah? Really, dude? I glanced down at the man laying face down on the ground between us. There's already a blossoming red wound on the left side of his head, where he was hit. Oh no, I couldn't make you do that. You helped me enough already. I'll take him there myself. It's no biggie. I was about to head there myself. Were you? He cuts off, eyes suddenly hardening. I glance over to where he's staring at, but I don't see anything weird. Sorry, girlie. I have to retract my offer. I'll make it up to you sometime. Really? Oh, okay. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I nod anyway. Yeah, I would do the same. Although he seems friendly enough, he is an infamous gangster. Maybe it's a good thing we're not going together. As expected, though, he doesn't seem to know who I am. I wish there was a way I could ask him about that photograph without sounding crazy. It was in your dream! Why would you ask about it? Of course... No one's gonna... never mind. I poke at the guy on the ground to make sure he won't wake up and continue his weird charade from earlier, but he's still completely out cold and doesn't even twitch. Unsurprisingly, Alexei Dorla is actually pretty good at kicking people out. Knocking people out. I sling the guy's arm over my shoulder. I have plenty of experience dragging a drunk Theo home, but this guy is significantly heavier, and so I stumble a bit under his weight. As I drag him away, I take one more glance behind me. Alexei Diorla is talking to a woman I've never seen before. The two of them appear to be arguing. Oh, an ex-girlfriend? Law enforcement? Those are two very different things. Oh well, none of my business. Actually, this guy's also not my business. How did I get stuck delivering him to the hospital again? Yeah, should we be taking him in for booking? Like, taking him to... I don't know. Police headquarters or something? Because, like, he caused a public disturbance, and he's clearly on something. Whether it's drugs or whether it's alcohol, he probably should be put in a holding cell. At the very least until he sobers up, right? Then again, I guess if you take him to a local hospital, they can help him sober up a bit. But still, since he acted so erratically, I kind of imagine it might be better to put him in a holding cell rather than put him in a hospital. Because a holding cell would be able to, you know, hold him better. You can just invite a doctor or something if that's really needed. Also, I'm pretty sure that they would have, like, medical staff to see to someone like that. Maybe? Maybe I'm putting too much faith in police stations. I momentarily entertained the thought of calling an ambulance, but then I remembered that the last one I called ate up half my paycheck. Ooh. Walking it is. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate real quick. If you are watching, please hydrate as well. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Also, since we have met the gangster, I want to see now. Oh, yeah, we do. Look at that. Okay, so we don't know his name yet. A mysterious, good-looking, in parentheses, of course, stranger Evil bumped into in the plaza. He was in that photograph, wasn't he? I wonder who he is. Interesting. And then him, we actually know his name already. A notorious gangster known around town for his strength. He's part of the Diorla gang. Oh, and is the leader's younger brother. So then, that guy before, when we were with the prince and the gangster, may have been the leader, I guess, his brother. He's surprisingly easy to talk to. He is still a gangster, though, so I should be cautious. Yeah, probably. This is cool. Okay. I just wanted to check that because while I was hydrating, I remembered that they don't tell us anymore, and we've met some people, so we should check it out. Wow. MedWise is our country's most prestigious hospital and research facility, and it goes without saying that I've never stepped foot in here before. That's probably a good thing? Question mark? Let's see. That's 2, but that's NICU? I know what an ICU is, but what's an NICU? Whatever. That's 3. Okay. I thought for a second that that would be like an elevator or something. But it is not. Which I guess is fine. Anyway. I brought him here because Alexei Diorla said to, but was it really a good idea? Maybe I should have dragged him to my own doctor's office. Oh, but that's so far away. I can feel my bones creaking already. Thankfully, there doesn't seem to be a line. The receptionist doesn't look up at all, even when I stand in front of her for several minutes. Oh, wow. Yeah, reception. Wonderful thing. Excuse me. I tried to clear my throat in several different ways, but there's still no response. I found this guy collapsed outside. Can he get checked out? Do you have an appointment? For the guy that we just found collapsed outside, really? Oh, so she does know I'm here and is just ignoring me. Oh, I hate people like this. No, like I just said, I found him collapsed outside. We don't have any openings for the next month. Please make an appointment next time. Really? Sorry, my bad. Is there a way he can see a doctor even without one? It might be an emergency. Do you have an appointment? Is she a robot? Is this like AI or something? Well, he'll probably be fine. I don't think Alexei Diorla hit him that hard. Maybe I can just dump him in the corner and leave. I've done enough Good Samaritan deeds for over the day. I was actually going to suggest that. Can we just, like, put him in the waiting room? Like, just set him in the chair and then just leave. Because they don't want to deal with him, but, like, they're ones more likely to be capable of dealing with him. You know? Ugh, whatever. Besides, this guy should just be thankful I didn't drop him in some trash can after what he did to me. Honestly, I'm still surprised we didn't throw him in jail. Because he created a public disturbance, he's clearly on something, and he did attack a detective. That's perfect grounds to at least throw him in a holding cell for a day or two. I'm in the process of accidentally leaving him on the floor. Why the floor? Put him in a chair! You can make to, you know, go grab something to eat and then just never come back. It's totally fine. I'm in the process of accidentally leaving him on the floor when I hear someone clearing their throat behind me. Oh my, are you a patient? Ooh, I love her hair! I like her eyes too, they're very pretty. A kind-looking lady materializes in front of me. She must be one of the doctors here, given the long white lab coat she's wearing. Oh, okay. Hopefully she'll be nicer than the receptionist. Oh, hi! Sorry, I found this guy collapsed in the plaza. I know there are no appointments left, but is there any chance he can get looked at? That's very nice of you to do for a stranger. Believe me, I wouldn't be here if he wasn't practically foisted on me. Is he inebriated? We have some resting rooms where you can put him in until he wakes up. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. At first I thought he was, but he was being strangely aggressive. Maybe he's just a violent drunk? The doctor frowns a bit and then reaches forward and examines his eyes. Oh dear, another virus patient. Virus? Oh. Yeah, for real. I almost fling the guy off me. I must look completely panicked because the doctor reassures me quickly. Don't worry, it's not contagious like that. You'll be fine. Oh, okay, good. Despite the reassurance, I hurriedly set him down in one of the chairs and scoot as far away from him as possible. Mood. Especially after COVID. What kind of virus is it? How should I describe it? To put it simply, it amplifies your negative emotions and paranoia. Oh. It can even cause hallucinations. It's really quite sad. I guess that's why he was so aggressive earlier. He was talking like he was afraid someone was out to get him, which did kind of coincide with paranoia. So... I didn't even know there was a disease like that. That sounds so horrifying. Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, he just attacked a random stranger. I don't even know what would have happened to me if Alexei Delorla hadn't saved me. Why isn't anyone talking about this? It sounds like a big deal. Maybe it's really, really new? The doctor must notice the look on my face because she gives me a comforting pat on the arm. Don't you worry, sweetheart. Here at MedMise, we're working hard to develop a cure as soon as possible. I can't divulge too much, but we're nearing a breakthrough. Oh, that's good. I hope the cure gets completed soon. As do I, of course. Anyway, I've been taking enough of your time. I'll take this guy back to the examination room, so you're free to go. Thank you for bringing him over. She slings the man onto her back and carries him with ease despite her slight frame. Maybe she's had a lot of experience doing these things. Oh my gosh, I love her. She's awesome. She's so cool. I'm sorry, but give me a gorgeous woman who can carry me any day. Oh, don't worry about the payment. It's covered. Be careful on your way home. Oh, nice. That's good to hear, since I don't actually have the money to pay for a stranger's hospital bills, especially at a place as prestigious as this. But I'm still surprised by her words. Why aren't my medical bills covered then? For real. And so I'm back here again. Maybe it's covered by some sort of membership fee at that institution. And that's why, like, they can shove it off, but you can't do that at her local place, I'm guessing. I don't know. I wander around aimlessly trying to figure out what to do next. Mr. Potato Head's probably not back at the office yet, so maybe I should go do something while I have an excuse to be out. Well, what can I do? Fio's at work, and it's not like I know anyone else that I can hang out with. I'm usually fine alone, but it sounds like these that make me realize I really only have one friend. That is such a mood. Well, who cares? Fio's amazing, and it leaves me with a lot of time for myself too. Now then, what super fun and exciting individual activities should I do? As I'm debating between going to the lake to skip stones or staring at a wall in a cab, I was gonna say, like, can we go hiking in a park or something? I always like doing that. I spot some commotion out of the corner of my eye. There's a lot of police officers in the alleyway between Celestial and the Cosmo Lux Hotel. Oh. Lots of C's. I wonder what happened. Also, Cosmo Lux Hotel. Wow. Also, Celestial and Cosmo. Like Cosmos. Interesting. Wait. Isn't that the crime scene that Mr. Potato Head got called in for? Wait, it was that close by? Should I check it out? Yes! I take a coin out of my pocket. Wait, we're leaving this to a coin flip? What? Heads, I'll check it out. Tails, I'll go back to the office. I flip the coin. It lands on Tails. Wait, what? Oh well. I don't believe in things like luck I don't believe in things like luck or fate anyway. Oh my gosh. As soon as I get near the alleyway, I get stopped by a policeman. Oh no. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave, young lady. Civilians are not allowed any further. Can we whip out our detective badge and slap him in the face with it? Figured it wouldn't be that easy. I mean, to be fair, it shouldn't be. 'Cause, like, unless you come with your badge out and everything, they probably wouldn't recognize you. At least not right away. And especially if you haven't been doing anything for the past 2 years, that would make people, like other members of the force, realize that you are, you know, one of them. Because, like, it's annoying. And I totally understand why it would be annoying. Especially in a case like this where it seems like he's just judging her as, like, a young girl instead of taking the thought that maybe she's more than just that. But realistically speaking, it is their job to keep passerbyers from corrupting the crime scene and things like that. So, it's annoying, but I kind of appreciate it. I'm a detective from the Douglas Detective Agency. And the policeman's blank look I just over at Mr. Potato Head. My boss is over there helping with the investigation. Who? Mr. She was gonna actually call him that! I stop before I can call him by the nickname I know him as, and then something dawns on me. What's his actual name again? I was just gonna say, like, oh, are we gonna find out his actual name? But apparently not. Oh my gosh. It also occurs to me, I don't think... Because, like, he isn't a black silhouette. But wasn't Mr. Potato Head always a black silhouette? We never actually got to see what he looked like, even vaguely. I scrounge through my memory banks for any hint of it, but I come up blank. Did he really never tell me his name? Or was I just not paying attention? I wouldn't just forget it, would I? But I mean, if you constantly call him by his nickname, it kinda... Especially for 2 whole years, I'm assuming. The policeman calls out to me, looking increasingly more suspicious, and I scramble to come up with a name. Oh, Douglas? Who? The one over there, near the dumpsters. I helpfully point out to where Mr. Potato Head is, and hope it's enough to placate the policeman. Oh, Bill? His name is Bill? Why are we called Douglas Detective Agency then? Maybe his name is Bill Douglas? Well, I guess Bill Detective Agency doesn't have the same ring to it, but still. Yeah, that's him. The policeman is silent for a couple of moments, and I'm thinking about pulling out my identification card when he sighs. But I mean, shouldn't you pull that out anyway? Fine, go ahead. Whoa, it actually worked. I give him a quick nod and scuttle into the alleyway before he can change his mind. Mr. Potato Head's... Yeah, see, he's still a black silhouette. Mr. Potato Head's still near the dumpsters, talking to another investigator, and make sure to slowly inch closer outside of his line of sight so I can eavesdrop. This him? Yes, forensics determined it was a DNA test earlier. Determined it with a DNA test earlier. Wow. I was doing pretty well for so long, too. Gah. Guess even gangsters bleed red. Really, dude? Gangster? Could it be Alexei Orla? No, the timing doesn't match up. Yeah, because we got the call before meeting him. Then... There's a group of policemen surrounding the body. I slide closer and stand on my tiptoes to peer over them. It can't be his brother, can it? Whoa. Oh, but the tattoo... He really does look very similar. Oh. No amount of mystery novels or detective shows could prepare me for the sight of an actual dead body. Yeah, it's really something else. My breakfast with Theo threatens to come up, and I forcefully push it back down. Come on, don't get sick. I'll throw you out of here for sure if you vomit. You'll have to see this kind of thing if you want to make it as a detective. Hold it in and get used to it, Evil. I take a couple of minutes to compose myself before glancing back over at the corpse. There's not even that much blood, and it's not that gruesome either. But the context that this is an actual dead body makes me feel a little queasy. Wait a second. This guy looks a little familiar. I've definitely seen him somewhere before. He's one of the Diorlas, right? I'm not too familiar with them, but I do know the basics. They're this country's biggest gang. Some say that they have enough power to rival even the royal family in Medwise. Interesting. So the royal family and the research facility seem to be equal in power. Along, of course, with this gang, I guess. The guy I met earlier. The man I met earlier, Alexei Diorla, is pretty high up in their gang. Is pretty high up there in the gang. And if I remember correctly, this guy is also in that inner circle. When Mr. Potato had mentioned a gangster earlier, I thought he meant some random grunts. Not one of the powerhouses. How did someone like him get murdered in an alley like this? Was it a turf war? Infighting? Or something else? Misha from the Diorla gang, right? Think this is just some drunken brawl? Misha. Huh. The guy was always arrogant. I wouldn't be surprised if he pissed off some dangerous people. Sorry, I'm wondering if the graffiti over there has anything to do with it. Or this poster. Which kind of looks like it's either a form or a map layout. Probably a form. But that kind of makes it even weirder to be a poster. So maybe it's not? Whatever. He seemed to be asking for it, in my opinion. Good riddance. The world is better off without him. What a condescending attitude. He really has zero compassion. Yeah, for real, this is a dead body. Is that a tan line? Like, his ring is missing? Oh. He continues to yap about every little annoying thing Misha has done in his life, and I decided I'm not going to waste my one chance listening to him. Time to investigate while he's distracted. Well, as much as I can from here anyway. It might not amount to much, but at this point I'm desperate enough to try everything. Pretend it's not a real body, Evil. You can do it. Okay, let's see. It sounds like there are two policemen conversing about the body nearby, so I tried to listen in. Old investigator. Yeah, that's right. He was hit cleanly from behind. No other signs of struggle. Oh. So someone had to, like, blitz attack him, I guess. Oh. There's a big gash on the back of the right side of his head. The blood looks to be dried already. Okay. Any substance in his system? Nope, all clean. So he wasn't drugged. Was it a sneak attack then? Wait, doesn't he usually wear a ring on his hand? Yeah, so I was right about that. I vaguely remember seeing it before. Oh, it's not there right now. But you can see an indentation on his finger. They wouldn't kill him just to steal the ring, right? I don't know much about jewelry, but I don't think it was that expensive. Interesting. Initial findings has been added to evidence. You can open the menu by clicking on the button in the top right corner of the screen. So, like this. Oh. Interesting. So, initial findings. He was hit from behind. No other sign of struggle. Fatal wound on the back of the right side of his head. No substances were found in his system. His ring is also gone for some reason. Evil. Okay. We still just have these profiles. Still don't know his name. And nothing new here. Even though we do seem to be investigating into his gang. It's kind of interesting. Why are we still here again? They've already arrested the culprit. They have? They did. Me and the young investigator vibing. Oh, yeah. Sasha Diorla and his bodyguard both have alibis at the time of the murder. The only one unaccounted for within his inner circle is his younger brother. Wait. Really? The guy who saved us before? But also, that's interesting. I guess that means Sasha is the older brother. Interesting. Okay. There's already an arrest warrant out for him. Yikes. Wait, are they talking about Alexei Diorla? That's strange. Right? Already? Since when do they work so fast? Yeah, it's weird. That probably means that it's like... how do I put it? It's a frame job. Yeah, it's weird. I heard someone from the royal family wants this case closed as soon as possible. Oh, so it's the prince? The royal family? I knew Sasha Diorlo was gaining a lot of power, but I didn't realize it was enough to catch the crown prince's attention. That prince is always so indecisive and hesitant, but I guess even he's putting his foot down on the case before it gets out of control. Usually indecisive and hesitant. Interesting. Because, like, when we saw him earlier, he didn't really give off that impression. He seemed more like reluctant, but still... still efficient, I guess, I would say. Huh. Well, you know how much he and Alexei Diorla hate each other. Wait, so was I right to get love-hate vibes from them? They're always butting heads in public. I'm not surprised His Highness jumped on the chance to get rid of him once and for all. Thanks to that, though, it looks like this will be an open and shut case. Whoa. Are they taking the body? Oh, no, we're being grabbed. What? Before I can hear anything else, someone grabs my arm roughly and pulls me aside. What are you doing here? I thought I told you to handle the other case. It's been handled, dude. Mr. Potato Head glares down at me and I give him an awkward laugh. I finished that already, sir. I was passing by here on the way back to the office and thought I could help with this investigation. Help with the investigation? Don't make me laugh. We're leaving. What? But they might have arrested the wrong guy. Shouldn't we let them know? The wrong guy? Yeah, if you look at the body, you'll see that... Listen, Yubi. I've been doing this gig since long before you were born. How? I'm fairly certain you're not, like, in your 50s. I mean, because I'm assuming that this girl is somewhere in her 20s. Because she's a college graduate. So, like... for him to have been working for at least 25 years, he'd have to be in his 50s, right? Whatever. In this field, evidence doesn't matter. What? How does it not matter? You guys are supposed to be detectives. You detect evidence and you use it to solve crimes. The sooner you get that through your head, the better. What on earth is this guy spewing? Right? Thank you. Okay. This girl is me. Huh? But you're a detective. Yeah, we're detectives. We're not heroes. What? We say what our clients want to hear and that becomes the truth. That is not how this works, dude. In this case, the royal family has already arrested a suspect, so there's no need for the evidence. What? They're just gangsters anyway. Honestly, I'd say they did us all a favor by taking themselves out. Dude. I know what he's saying is the real world. I know what he's saying is how the real world operates, but to hear it straight from an experienced member in the field does sting a little. That's so gross. Do you understand? That you're a Gross potato head? Yeah, sure. Yes, sir. Good. Now let's get back to the office. Excuse me, sir. A policeman stops us before we can leave, and he doesn't even flinch. And he doesn't flinch even when Mr. Potato Head levels him with a patented scowl. What? Do you mind taking this into the station? It seems the inspector wants to see the report. He holds out a stack of papers that Mr. Potato Head sneers at and does not take. Isn't this your job? Yes, but he specifically asked for you. What? Fine. These people think they can just order me around. So he says, but from the way he's puffing out his chest, he's obviously very proud he was asked for specifically. Newbie, we're dropping by the police station before we go back. Me too? Wait, what? Okay. Oh. That says hand. BCOC001. 0100, what? That face. What is this? Are we supposed to be able to make sense out of any of this? I guess this is a map of the place? I wonder what this is supposed to be. And lots of sticky notes, too. Very curious. Okay. The police station is crowded when we arrive, and a police officer ushers us into an empty room before rushing off to do something else. Mr. Potato Head paces around the room, mumbling something under his breath about being made to wait, and I do my best to stay out of his way. Why did he even bring me along? I thought he'd jump on the chance to tell me to go back to the office first and finish his paperwork for him. Yeah, I was expecting that too, honestly. Newbie. I didn't think he'd voluntarily start a conversation first, so it takes me a few moments to realize he's speaking to me. Yes? How has work been? Is he trying to make small talk? It's been good. Good. What? This is so awkward. Small talk is already hard enough, but it's even worse with a boss that doesn't like you. Or that you yourself don't like, obviously. How are you liking the new snacks we got last week? What? Oh, I've only tried the pretzels so far, but they're good. The crackers are even better. They got them on my recommendation. Honestly, they should have just listened to me earlier. I've been telling them to stock up on them for years. Have you guys ever had the chocolate-covered pretzels? They usually come out around, I think, Valentine's Day. They're so good. Ugh. They're, like, surprisingly good. Ugh. Oh, I see. It's a recommendation. I'll try them tomorrow. Good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can we please just go back to not talking? For real? Whoa. Excuse me. I'm saved! The door opens and a policeman steps in. He barely spares me a glance, focusing all his attention on Mr. Potato Head instead. Okay. How do I say that? Cluzao? I'm gonna assume it's Cluzao. Inspector Cluzao is ready to see you. Finally. You think they'd be prompt since they asked for my help. They didn't ask for your help, dude. Newbie, stay here and wait. Okay. They just asked you to be a delivery service. Don't tell me he made me come all the way here just so he could flex that the police need his help. Unbelievable. I glance around to see if there's anything I can read or occupy myself with, but I'm not sure if there's any top secret information hidden here, so I decide not to risk it. Why would there be? I guess I'll just sit here and stare into space then. Thankfully, I don't need to wait too long. I can hear some commotion coming from outside. Okay. Feeling a bit curious about it, I slide over to the door and and peek out of the window. Ugh. There are a lot of investigators running back and forth, barking orders. They all seem to be very busy. I wonder what's going on. I doubt it's because of Misha's case. The policeman at the crime scene didn't act with any sort of urgency. That is true. Hey, watch it, yeah? Oh, that's... Oh, is that... Oh, yeah, it is! Gangster boy, okay. From the little window in the door, I watch as Alexei Diorla passes by. He looks to be in handcuffs already, and the policeman behind him shoves him forward. What's the rush? Don't I normally get a chance to post a bail before getting locked up? Did your old age make you forget political protocol already? Be quiet, you criminal. I mean, he is a gangster, so I guess we can't really... Extra cranky today, aren't we? Keep laughing. You're not weaseling your way out this time. You should lighten up a little. I know someone who stresses out as much as you do. Is he talking about the prince because he's silver-haired? You should lighten up a little. I know someone who stresses out as much as you do. And his hair is already entirely gray. Wouldn't want that happening to you, yeah? But his gray hair is so pretty! I say as someone who is extraordinarily weak against the rest. The policemen snarl something else, but they turn the corner soon after and I can no longer hear them anymore. Oh my. I wait to see if they'll come back, but after a couple of moments of nothing, I leave the window and go sit down in one of the chairs, thinking back on everything I've learned so far. So they actually did arrest Alexei. Though from the way they're talking, it seems like this might have been a special case. Okay. I wonder what's going on. Mr. Potato Head doesn't normally get called in on police business like this either. Who are you? The door opens and several policemen file into the room. They all stop when they see me and I quickly stand up. Hello. I'm a detective at the Douglas Detective Agency, and I came here with my boss. He was summoned earlier and told me to wait here. Oh. I did see him with the inspector earlier. It looks like that'll take a while, though. Great. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but do you mind moving? This is the only empty room right now, and we have something urgent to discuss. Oh, of course. I'm really sorry. No need to apologize. I quickly scrambled to leave the room, almost tripping over air in my haste to get outside. Oh no. Phew! Good thing I didn't. Or that would have been one of the most embarrassing memories that I'd randomly remember at midnight for the next 20 years. Mood. I like this girl. She's very relatable. The hallway is still crowded with cops, busy with whatever important case they're working on. None of them stop me from wandering around, though. I do get a few curious looks. What should I do next? I let my legs carry me on autopilot as I consider my next course of action. Do we actually get to make a choice, though? Because we haven't had a lot of choices recently. And they have moments where they pose questions that makes it sound like you're going to get a choice, but then you don't. And it makes me wonder if they take the choices out of the demo, and they'll have them in like, the actual full game. Or if that's just how it is for some strange reason. I can return to the lobby and wait for Mr. Potato Head. Or maybe I can try to track down one of the policemen who did the investigation to see if I can get more information. Or... well, that probably doesn't matter. No matter what I choose, it'll end the same way. I wonder if this is a meta commentary of like, when games say that your choices matter, but then they actually don't because the end game is still the same. But in cases like this, usually you do experience different things depending on what you choose, whether or not the ending is actually the same or whatever. And it really highlights the idea that it's not the end, it's the journey that matters. I don't know. If that is a meta thing, that's kind of cool. Because this is supposed to be a choice-based game, even if I do think that your choices don't like change who is like the baddie or anything. I think whoever is the baddie is like set in stone. It would actually be kind of cool if, based on which character you kind of gravitate towards, who the baddie is will actually change. Whether or not it'll be more likely that it is the character that you're gravitating towards, or it's one of the other ones, would be kind of interesting, but I don't think that's how it works. But it would be pretty cool if in something like this, there's like a % probability that fluctuates based on your choices. But anyway, even deciding to check out the crime scene ultimately didn't change anything. Once Mr. Potato Head is done with his business, we'll go back to the office and things will go back to normal. No matter what I do, nothing will change. That's so depressing. Also, welcome back from the ad break, apparently. The door next to me suddenly opens, and I jump. The policeman that emerges looks annoyed. Oh dear. And I recognize him as the guy that had been with Alexei Diorla earlier. Oh, the one who was, pushing him, okay. I take a step back to let him pass, but he doesn't seem to even notice I'm there. He stomps past me to the security booth around the corner, and it's only then that I realize I don't know where I am. Whoa. I must have wandered over here while I was lost in thought. Ah, of course. To wherever our feet may carry us. Man, they employ a lot of twins in here, don't they? How is the prisoner? Annoying as usual. Seriously, he never shuts the hell up. Have you ever considered asking someone else to do this? They all quit. I'm the only one left. What? You should ask for a pay raise. Whatever. Looks like this is the last time I'll have to see him anyway. What do you mean? Sounds like they're determined to nail him down for this no matter what. They haven't found the murder weapon yet, so I heard Inspector Cluzau is going to deal with it, if you know what I mean. Like, frame him? Wait. I feel like I just heard something that I wasn't supposed to. Whoa. What is that? That is a police siren! The officer in the security booth pales and jumps to his feet. Where are you going? There's been a security breach in the chief's office. Most people are busy with the card right now. What? There's been a security breach in the chief's office. Most people are busy with the card right now, so they're asking anyone available to respond. There's important evidence in there. What? Card? Right? What does that mean? What? What about the prisoner? Just leave him. He can't get out without the key anyway. Oh my gosh. The two of them sprint away, and then it's just me in an empty security booth. A security breach? Right now? The timing is a little conveniently suspicious. For real, I was gonna say, like... it seems like they're trying to, like, bust out the gangster or something. Alexei Diorla's not trying to break out of jail, is he? I'm pretty sure we should go check on him. A little curious, I slide over to where the security booth is. The door seems to be locked, but I can see the monitors just fine from outside. Oh. All the cells seem to be empty except for one. A B221. Okay. I can see Alexei Diorla in it, arms crossed behind his head as he lets out a lazy yawn. Really? Okay, so he's either not worried about being locked up, or he's not expecting to be rescued, I guess? He's still there. I'm a bit surprised. I thought he would have somehow unlocked the cell door and bolted by now. I'm not entirely sure Alexei Diorla committed this murder, but it sounds like they're planning to blame this on him no matter what. It kind of makes it weird that he's so calm about it. Would anyone out there believe me? I'm just a nobody. Suddenly, I remember the door the policeman came out of earlier. It's sitting innocently across the hall. That leads to the cells, right? I stare at the door, then back to the monitors, then back to the door. Are we in an Old Spice commercial? In that case, should I go straight to the source? No, he's just a stranger. That would be stupid, and he might not even appreciate it. Just go back to the lobby and wait for Mr. Potato Head, Evil. But... oh. I feel like if I leave now, I won't ever get the chance to see him again. What should I do? Go in, for sure. Like, I would. I stall for a few more seconds as if waiting for a police officer to come stop me. But no one does. Okay, here goes then. I quickly glance at the monitors, trying to piece together the layout. There's no map, but using what I can see of the cells, I create a mental image of what the jail looks like. Okay. Oh. Something like this, maybe? Oh. Okay, so... left all the way down, right, left, all the way down, and then it'll be the middle one. Huh. I wonder if I should write that down. Because, I mean, that's sort of one of the... I guess you could just go straight, then follow the corridor, and it'll be second right, and then a left. Well, it's fine. I took a screenshot, so if I have to, I can refer to it. Okay, I think I got it. Just got to remember as much as I can. As soon as I manage to commit it to memory, all the monitors suddenly go out. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Am I doing this somehow? How would you? I glance around, but no angry policemen come rushing over to arrest me for somehow telepathically destroying their security systems. I wonder if the programmer is actually like a hacker and he's doing something. That would be interesting. This seems really suspicious. Should I still go? Honestly, yes. And if anyone asks, we can just say that we went in to keep an eye on the prisoner, right? That'll work, right? Of course it'll work. You made a decision already, Evil. Probably a bad one, sure, but don't look back down now. Don't back down now. Okay, here goes. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. I'm actually here. The jail is empty, just as I saw on the monitors, but I still tiptoe just in case. Okay, based on the map I visualized earlier, it's the fastest way to get Alexia. Like this, maybe? Wait, really? That's the route that I was thinking. Wouldn't it be this? Okay, let's give it a try. Why is it that that's the first route? Because, realistically speaking, the fastest way would actually be this, wouldn't it? It would require the least amount of turns. And yet still, when I was mapping it out first too, this is what I was going with, remember? Which, when you think about it, makes zero sense. This route would definitely be better, but oh well. I start walking down the bottom path, but I soon notice that it's littered with security cameras. Oh. Why are there so many over here? I mean, it is a jail cell. It's like a collection of jail cells. You probably would want a lot of security there. The cameras were down earlier, but I don't want to risk it. Should I take the long route instead? Wait, what? Weren't we taking the long route? Thankfully, there are less security cameras the other way around, so I managed to make it all the way inside. I'm peeking into each individual cell to check if Alexei is there when I suddenly hear voices from somewhere up ahead. It's handiwork, I believe. Yeah? I thought you just pulled a fire alarm. What? Maybe it's Alexei talking to one of his gang buddies? Do you recognize the voice? Oh, I think that's the prince. Isn't this Alexei? Question mark? I sneak a little closer, but I can vaguely... Wait, so was I right? They antagonize each other a lot, but secretly they're besties or something? They really are a love-hate ship? Wait, what? But I can only vaguely make out two dark shapes from here. One of them appears to be behind bars, while the other is leaning against the wall next to the cell. I quickly slide behind one of the corners before they can see me. Okay, well, Playful Man is definitely Alexei. Why are you here, anyway? To laugh as your sworn enemy gets put away by your hands? Deadpan Man. Honestly, that is a great superhero name. Or supervillain name, maybe? I love that. I'm not responsible for this. You sure? You came here awfully fast. I thought you were supposed to be in a meeting. If you must know, the meeting has been cancelled. I've been stuck in the restroom for the past few hours. Restroom? Yeah? I told you there are better late-night snacks than that hot sauce nachos. Yet you still insist on destroying your body. Oh my gosh, they are so a couple. What is this? Don't be absurd. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the nachos. Oh, I love this. Our mutual acquaintance decided to blast confetti and glitter from the vents during my earlier meeting. It took forever to get out of my hair. Oh, that must be what, Sammy, the programmer, what he was talking about. So what he meant by he isn't going to like it must have been the glitter and confetti in his hair. To be fair, getting glitter out of hair and fur is absolutely annoying. He can do that? Isn't he just a programmer? Yeah, so we are talking about Sammy. Okay, cool. Don't ask me to explain whatever voodoo witchcraft he manages to concoct. I love these guys. They're so cute. Well, he was probably just trying to get you out of that snooze fest. Don't be so hard on him. He also rigged the speakers to blare Uptown Funk on repeat. If that's the song I'm thinking it is, that's a good song. Playful. Sammy has been rather obsessed with that song lately, hasn't he? One of them has to be Alexei. Who's the other guy he's talking to, though? It doesn't sound like another gangster. Also, what's with this conversation? I peek my head out a little again. Alexei seems to have moved closer to the cell bars, angling himself towards the person outside. And I can tell just from his body language that he has a smirk on his face. Anyway, a little birdie told me that the royal family was responsible for my arrest. If it really wasn't you, then why are you here? Do you suspect me as well? Of course not. It's nice to hear you finally admit that you trust me. This is so cute! Oh my gosh, I ship them so hard! This has nothing to do with trust. You're neither capable nor smart enough to pull something like this off. Yep, I ship this. Your faith in me is heartwarming. Alexei suddenly stops talking and stands up straight. What? 8 o'clock. I quickly hide back behind the wall, but the damage is done. I knew they were going to suspect. I knew they were going to figure it out at some point. It does kind of make sense that it would be the gangster, not the prince. Who's there? There's no way he saw me from all the way over there. Maybe he's not talking about me. Girl with 2 buns. Oh, okay, that's definitely me. Show yourself. Should I run? I can't see if that guy is armed, though. What if it just makes things even worse? The safer option is probably just to show myself. But might as well get a little closer and see if I can gather more information. Like the identity of the guy Alexei is talking to. You can do it, Evil. Came here with a purpose. You know what you were getting into, so don't chicken out now. I take a deep breath, steeling myself, and then take a step forward. Hello. I'm not anyone suspicious. Don't mind the fact that my name is Evil. Very convincing. Hey, aren't you that girlie from earlier? I'm surprised he remembers me. Oh, who can forget us? Yeah. Hi again. Thank you for helping me out. Oh, I really don't mean to. I really don't mean any trouble, though. I'm just here to. I'm about to continue when the sight of Alexi's companion makes me stop in my tracks. Your Highness? Oh, hello. They're so cute! Oh my gosh, it's really him. The Crown Prince of Solari? Yeah, there's a lot of, like, celestial terms in this. Because we had literally celestial before, and then we also had cosmos, and now we have solar. Interesting. Someone who I thought only existed on my television standing here in front of me right now. I can't believe he's an actual human being! We thought he was AI! I'm sorry. He is way too pretty, though. I do really like their designs, though. Like, all the characters, but so far... I like his suit. I also... I'm really curious about the fact that they all seem to have jackets, but they're all not fully wearing them. They're just draped over their shoulders. Or at least, not all of them, but like these two. Which kind of just further cements the idea that they're dating. Oh, I'm sorry. This is one of the reasons why I'm never sure if I should play dating sims, because I never really consider romancing with the characters. I just find romances between the characters. Because usually their backstories lends to really good shipping material. And like, these two very obviously are a great ship. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If you were here for actual dating sim content, I'm not your streamer. If you're here to ship them with me, though. Like, if you also ship these two together, I guess I am your streamer? I don't know. Anyway, I can't believe he's an actual human being. What are you doing in a place like this, Your Highness? Were you the person I heard talking to Alexi just now? No, I only just arrived here myself. Was there someone else here? Oh, sorry, I guess I was mistaken. You know she's just saying that to be polite, right? I would have called you a liar, personally. What's going on here? I thought they hated each other, but from the way they've been talking, they're literally dating. Shut up, you buffoon. Oh, I love this. Is this really Prince Theory? Still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. He definitely looks like the Crown Prince I've seen on television, though there's a scowl on his face in lieu of his usual smile. Excuse me, can I ask a question? I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to... Sure, go ahead. It beats listening to Theory moaning and complaining anyway. Sure it does. Hey, Alexi. You really ought to be more careful in the future, though. A bigger and badder wolf, which might have just eaten you up, you know. Watch where you're sticking your nose, hmm? He smirks down at me, obviously trying to appear intimidating, but the jail bar separating us diminishes the desired effect. Honestly, he just sounds like he's trying to protect us. It's really cute. Okay, thank you for the warning. Huh. You seemed way more terrified of me earlier. He could tell? Well, I guess that's probably his specialty. I'm still a little bit scared, but I no longer think you'll kidnap me and sell me off overseas and steal all my money. You really thought I'd do that, huh? And, well, I did run in here and try and help you. Seems a bit counterproductive to be terrified of you now. I don't know, you can try and help people that you're terrified of. It just requires a lot of bravery. Anyway, I thought the royal family and the Duolers were sworn enemies, but you've been acting like you're friends. Well, political reasons and all. What kind of reasons? She didn't listen to your warning at all. Long story short, a lot of people would be happier if we didn't get along. Really? It'd be too much power if we were on the same side, and that would only attract enemies. It's easier if we just didn't associate with each other in public. Oh, that's actually a pretty good point. Like I was saying earlier, they seem to have the royal family. Then they have the pharmaceutical company, I guess. Well, not really company, but it was a medical center. So pharmaceuticals must be like the driving force behind it. And then they also have the gangsters. Apparently those are like the power sources in this place. So yeah, if 2 out of 3 power sources are actually on good terms with each other, that would be definitely way too much power allocated in one general area. I guess that's better than the alternative, but it still sounds kind of sad. I can't imagine not being able to go out and hang out with... Yeah, I was thinking about that too, with Theo whenever I wanted. It must suck to be friends with them, but not be able to actually be friends with them. Alexei, that's enough. Yeah, I know. The mood suddenly shifts and he leans closer with a big grin on his face. Enough questions about the boring stuff. You do know why I'm here, right? They are framing you for murder? Yep, you're the prime suspect for murder. You're still here even though you know that? Well, yeah, because I think there's a good chance you didn't do it. Sorry, what? Wow. Quite the charismatic fellow, aren't you? We even got a random girl to trust you already. Is he jealous? Look, I know you accuse me of a lot of things, and most of the time they're true. But this one's actually not on me. I haven't even done anything yet, besides help her out earlier. But I hope you're not here just to repay that favor. Oh no, it's not that. There's a reason why I think it's unlikely for you to be the culprit. Yeah? What is it? Well, it's because... the victim's wound is on the right side of the head. Which, yeah, since it came from behind, since he's a lefty, that wouldn't make sense, right? The ring on the victim's hand is gone. The victim was hit with too much force. I think it would most likely be this, right? Is that important? The easiest way to land a clean hit on someone there without them noticing is from behind, isn't it? And in that case, shouldn't the wound be on the left side of the head since, you know, Alexei's left-handed, isn't he? Right, yeah. You are? He doesn't know? And how many years have we known each other? You could at least pretend to pay attention. Prince Theory ignores him, looking back over at me, and I can see the suspicion in his eyes. How did you know that? We had a conversation about it earlier in the plaza. Right, yeah. This appears to be a recurring topic. You two ran into each other. Yeah, it was right before I got arrested, actually. Wait, so that woman I saw talking to him was actually law enforcement? The explanation only seems to make Prince Theory more suspicious, and he frowns at me with a disapproving look on his face. She knows too much, claiming She knows too much, claiming it to be a simple observation. She coincidentally met you earlier, and now she's here conveniently with evidence. I don't trust her in the slightest. I don't blame him for being suspicious. I know fully well how sketchy I seem. I wouldn't trust me if I was in his shoes either. Why are you really here? I fell silent, a bit unsure of how to proceed. I can't mention the vision reason. Obviously. But what about the police one? I hadn't expected to run into the Crown Prince in here, though. And he's in charge of them, isn't he? Won't he be upset if I bring it up? Hey. I look up when Alexei speaks. He gives me a grin and nudges his head towards His Highness. You can speak your mind. He's trustworthy. Oh my gosh, that's so cute! My reputation must be in the gutter if I need a gangster to vouch for me. They're adorable. Hey, you said it, not me. I'm still a little unsure, but it's a bit too late to do anything other than trust Alexei's words. Prince Theory didn't seem like the type of person who would fall for any half-hearted lie. I actually heard some policemen talking earlier about how an inspector was planning to frame you. Yeah? Which one? Cluzao, I think? I'm not even sure if I pronounced it correctly. Right? But it's obvious by the looks on their faces they know exactly who I'm talking about. Motherfucker. That may pose a problem. He has the chief's backing. You really came here to warn me just because of that? Well, I didn't know if anyone else out there would do anything. I just couldn't stand such, injustice. And more importantly, if you get locked up, I'll probably never see you again. I can't let that happen before I figure out what that vision meant. Yeah? Appreciate it. I suppose we should proceed with the jailbreak. Wait, so this is a jailbreak? Sorry, jailbreak? I expect them to laugh it off, but they look dead serious. Oh dear. If they've already decided to frame Alexei, it'll be better not to wait in case they move him to a more secure location. It will be harder to retrieve him after that. I'd rather rescue him first and deal with the consequences later. Of course you can say that, Princey. You know, Mom was down to break the law with you. That's so cute! Dumbass. I'm sorry, but I shipped them so bad. He's pretty different to what you imagined, yeah? Yeah, a little. Don't let the prim and proper facade fool you. This man's got the biggest potty mouth I've ever seen. Are you two done gossiping like a bunch of high school girls? He also talks like an old man. Must be the company he keeps. You act like it's my choice that I have to spend my days listening to rich old men bicker. What's going on here? Oh shit. Oh crap! We vibing! A policeman appears out of nowhere and I quickly take a step back. Trespassing here is a federal crime, young lady. Please follow me to the interrogation room for some question. Dude, we're literally a detective. Key. Huh? Are we not doing the whole policeman act? Wait, what? Oh, he's not actually a policeman! Sammy said something unexpected had popped up and forced me to come here to rescue you. What? Say hello to Miss Something Unexpected over here. Yes, hi, hello, it's me. The policeman glances over curiously when Alexei gestures to me. Hi. Hey. Am I getting arrested? Arrested? Oh, of course not. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Key! Oh, right, here. The policeman, question mark. Hands over the keys, muttering under his breath about how long the outfit took to put on. A gangster, a crown prince, and now a fake policeman. I feel like I've entered a completely different world ever since I stepped into this jail. Also, this sounds like the start of a great joke. Like, a gangster, a crown prince, and a fake policeman step into a bar. What happens next? Let me know in the comments below. Oh man. Freedom at last! The door opens and Alexei comes sauntering out, looking like he just came out of a party instead of a jail cell. You must have spent over half your life behind bars. I'm sure a couple more hours wasn't too bad. The only reason I enjoy prison is teasing the wardens. But no one's around this time. Theory was here to keep you company. Another person who calls the Crown Prince by his first name? Just who are these people? His childhood friends, apparently. I get enough of his lectures at the hideout, thank you. Oh yeah, hideout! They have a childhood hideout. Okay. Hideout! Wow, that sounds kind of cool. Sammy, what's happening? I heard commotion nearby. The others fall silent as they watch Prince Theory press a hand to his ear. He listens quietly for a few seconds and then his frown deepens. It appears we have visitors. A lot of them, in fact. All for little me? I'm honored. I can distract some of them. Sammy, tell us what to do. They huddle together, talking with whoever's on the other side of the earpiece, and I realize they've probably forgotten I'm even here. Should we bail? Only 3 cameras. Aren't you the self-proclaimed world's best hacker? Okay, so I was right. Sammy is a hacker, not just a programmer. Okay, cool. Should I just leave? They can probably take care of themselves, right? And I don't think they'll factor my well-being into any escape plan. Yeah, that's also a thing. Besides, I've already done what I came to do, and I don't think I'll be much help moving forward anyway. No, Theory. You can't be seen here. Who knows what repercussions there will be if they find out you were here when the prisoner broke out. Want to lock me back up? It's a little too late for that. Oh, that's a lot of dots. I'll get their attention. You two sneak out while I'm doing that. I have the best disguise and I'm the most dispensable one here. It's fine if I get caught. No, that's horrible! Ugh, screw it. Excuse me. They all look a little startled when I speak up. They did forget about us. Yep, they definitely forgot I was still here. Why did I have to open my big mouth, stick my big nose into their business? I might actually be able to help. You. Well, I did sneak in here. I still remember some of the layout, so maybe I can help figure out an escape route for you. The fake policeman drops something into my hand. It's a small earpiece. It's surprisingly lightweight. Even to my untrained eye, it looks really well made. Okay. Ah, okay. Jem is, the streamer. Wait, so... Jem is the one on the earpiece? Or is this Jem? Because, like, out of what we have to work with, it kind of seems like this being Jem is the most likely thing. Anyway, Jem. Your and Alexi's safety comes first. We can deal with everything else later. Oh, he's so cute. Oh. But still, like, dude, your safety is important too. What the hell? Fine. I'm a little surprised he conceded so fast, but I'm not about to argue. Feeling rather like a spy, I quickly stick the earpiece into my left ear. Hello? Sammy, probably. Also, I probably should have said this earlier. I apologize for my horrible voice acting. Hi. A voice greets me, and I'm taken aback by how quiet it sounds. Oh, okay. So, what were you thinking? Can you tell me what we're working with? I can take control of 3 cameras and wipe their feeds. What else? Oh, Theory cannot be spotted by any security camera or policeman. What a pampered little prince we have here. Are you sure you're not the one who were breaking out of prison? Really? Because he was the one behind bars? Be quiet. I mentally draw up an image based on the map of the prison I saw earlier. I should be able to guide them out of here okay. Gotta keep an eye out for the police though, the real ones at least. One more thing. They locked the main exit, so you'll need to pick up the keys at the security booth. So we'll have to make a path towards the security booth. It's just one thing after another, Jay. Okay, I can get the keys. I think I remember where the security office is. Let's split into 2 groups. I'll go with her. Good idea. You sure you're okay leaving poor defenseless Jem alone? I'll be fine. I'm more worried about you 2 arguing, honestly. He's the one with all the weapons anyway. Oh, I'm sorry if I scared you. These are all props, so you don't need to worry. He pulls out a baton and taps it against my hand. It feels like foam. You did need to tell her that. I can tell it all. They look really professional. Thanks. Interesting. So he's a streamer with enough props to pose as a security guard. Or policeman. Whatever. What does he stream then? that he would just have these sorts of things. He spent all night yesterday making them. Pretty sure he's been waiting for someone to compliment him. Wait, how pre-planned was this then? If you noticed, then you should have said something nice to me. Can we focus? Sorry, Sammy. If I remember correctly, there's an intersection up ahead. We can split up there. Very well. Lead the way. Right. Well, here we are. Okay, so we are here. And then we need to get into the security booth before leaving. Okay. My heart is pounding with nervousness, but I can't deny there's some excitement in it too. Leave it to us. We'll get the key as fast as we can. Be careful, you two. Got it. You guys be careful too. Did you need something else? Oh, yeah, just one more thing. I tried to quickly figure out a path based on my earlier visualization. I can remember the layout of the place well enough, but it's a bit harder to connect the dots and envision a way out, especially under time pressure. Having him stare at me the whole time isn't helping much either. Oh wow. If there's a fork in the road, I'd recommend always prioritizing the left path. Yeah, that's true. It's a bit of a detour, but the other path has a lot of security cameras, so it might be riskier. Right, yeah, this is the path that we were trying to take before, but then they told us that we were going back and taking the quote-unquote longer path, which I guess was the purple highlight that we just had. Which I guess, yeah, that would make sense. Because the quickest path would have been this. But I don't think we took it. Maybe because it had more security cameras? It's hard to tell. Because there's no real indication of where the security cameras are. Because these things are the entrances to the cells. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know if he actually believes me, but I've done all that I can for now. Also, I just realized it's really quiet. I wonder... Have I taken so long that the music cut out? Oops. Okay, thank you. Is everything alright? Sorry, I'm coming. Bye then, Your Highness. Oh my gosh. We don't even wait for him to reply? Sammy, keep an eye on them. If she tries anything, lead the police over to where they are. Jem will be fine. Oh, wait, I just realized. Have we introduced ourselves to them as a detective? Or, like... Whatever. Got it. I don't think you need to worry too much, though. Why'd you say that? Dunno. Intuition. Oh, Sammy's cute. It's pretty rare for Sammy to vouch for someone he's just met. Let's trust his judgment for now, yeah? Oh, interesting. Okay. I suppose. Oh, would you like to play the following section in easy or hard mode? You can switch from hard to easy anytime, but not the other way around. Oh. The easier version does not contain some fluff dialogue, while the hard version contains everything, but takes a while and is a lot more chaotic. Oh. It's already 5 o'clock, so... Contains everything but takes a while and is a lot more chaotic. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate real quick. Think about it. I'm leaning towards doing the hard mode, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna hydrate real quick, so if you're watching, please hydrate as well. Sorry. Okay, I am back. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, I feel like we should probably save. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if there's like autosave or anything in here, but yeah, we're gonna do that. And I'm going to choose hard mode, I think. Because if it becomes too difficult, then we can just switch to easy mode. I also kind of... profiles. Oh yeah, we have Princey now. Prince... Theory? I still don't know how to pronounce that. I'm assuming it's like Theory or something. The Crown Prince of Solary. Again, pronunciations. And first in line to the throne. Oh. Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. He's a crown prince. That's usually what that means. Also, it just occurred to me. So I expected that we'd have these guys here as our profiles for, like, romancing them, but also suspecting them as being the big bad. But also, we do actually have Theo, our childhood friend. And like, initially I thought this was just because this is like part of the tutorial explaining like how this stuff works. She's the first person really that we talk to, so it makes sense that we would have her as like a guiding stone, right? But it kind of makes it seem now that it's possible maybe she's also a suspect. Like, it's possible that the big bad is her, which would be wild. But anyway, he is polite and diplomatic, though his hesitancy to make any big changes causes the public to have a split opinion of him. Oh my gosh, he's me! I have, like... Some of you have probably noticed this and gotten irritated by it, but I too am quite indecisive. He seems kind of different from what I expected. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do hard mode. You selected hard mode. Are you sure? No. You won't be able to save for several minutes, so please do so now if you need to. I just saved, because I may not be a pro gamer, but I'm not an idiot. Thankfully. Okay. Thank you for the warning, though. Whoa. Let me explain how this works. Yeah, please do. What? Both groups will be moving at the same time. I'll provide support, but you're responsible for your individual actions. Keep in mind that this is in real time. If you take too long to make decisions, there may be consequences. Shit. However, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you can press the pause button to catch your breath or the restart button to start the scene over. Huh? What are you talking about? Breaking the fourth wall. I love it. Don't worry about it. Oh, Sammy. Now then, let's begin. Okay. What am I doing? Escape. Sure. Whistle, there's a camera up ahead. Okay. I'm gonna, like, hover over... Ready? Already? What? Okay. What do you want me to do? Please tell me that ancestral racket isn't coming from you. Oh, disable? Okay. Someone told you that those big words when you... Yes, you did. Just yesterday, in fact. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't mean to interrupt your... your banter. Congenial banter, okay. Ugh, not you too. There's a fork in the road ahead. Which way do you want to go? She said to hug left, right? It's supposed to be your job to tell us? So you said you looked for lost animals a lot? As you know, I'm a digital-only connoisseur. They didn't upload the floor plans anywhere. I'm guessing the girl's got her hand on a physical map. Yeah, I'm a detective, though I don't really get assigned a lot of detective work. In fact, today is my first case. Wonderful. Since our friend here is no help, wanted to flip a coin? Oh, and you stumbled into such a complicated situation. I'm sorry about that. I would rather just pick than leave it up to fate. It's okay. I feel like being in the situation is 99% my own fault anyway. The floor is yours then. Okay. Take a left. Because that's what she said to do. There's a fork in the road here. We should go left. Okay. Are you sure? From what I remember, the security office should be straight ahead, right? Should it? Because it's in a little an L thing. So we have to go left into that. I remember there being a shortcut if we took this route. I know it's hard to trust me, but... I believe you. Aw, Jam, thank you. Huh? You said you had good memory, didn't you? There's no point in doubting you now. There's a police officer up ahead. Oh, okay. Take a left, I guess. Looks like there's another security camera. Should I disable it? Yeah, probably. There's the office. Oh, okay, good. Let's find the key and quickly end. Security ammo pad. I'll go ahead and disable it. Okay. What? It's not there. Whoa, is it not there? That was the last one I can disable. There's a key with a post-it note labeled main key pointed towards it. What? Phew! Good thing I had one left for us, or else His Highness would have been stuck here with me forever. Very advanced security system. Seems you forgot where you put things. A fate worse than death. But tapping the key to the window where everyone can see and labeling it? Oh, seems to be like overkill. Well, you won't find me complaining. For real. Okay, let's meet up with the other two. Hey, there's the exit. Oh, nice. They made it. We've done our part. Let's wait for them. Right, so we need to make it back to them now and open the door. They found the keys already. Woo! Yeah? Awesome. It was taped to the window for the whole world to see. What a sad state of affairs for Solera's esteemed police department. Perhaps I should cut their budget until they pull themselves together. Don't help them out too much, though. Or it'll be harder for me to escape next time. I'd appreciate it if you didn't start planning your next jailbreak. I'm already regretting this one. Ah, there they are. Okay, we made it. Sorry we took so long. I have the keys here. Let me unlock the door. Okay. Ah! We did it! First time! No trouble. Look at that. Awesome. We actually made it! For real, we did! Oh, sorry. Infinity Nikki strikes again. I pressed F and it full screened for a bit. Sorry. Not bad. He raises his hand to high five and I instinctively tap my palm against his before realizing how surreal the whole situation is. Oh, that's cute. Thanks. I just helped break a gangster out of jail. I didn't think I was that kind of girl. Or detective, you know? I hate to do this to you. I hate to do this to you right after you helped out, but Theory will be on my ass if I don't. What? Yeah, huh? Whoa. Dude! Did he just knock us out? My eyes slowly open and it takes me a couple of moments to reorient myself. Ow. My head's been going through it today in more ways than one, for real. Did Alexei knock me out? I'm still alive, which is good. And I'm not restrained or anything, which is also good. But where am I? For real. I glanced around, the blurriness in my vision beginning to fade, and I realized that some parts of this room look vaguely familiar. Really? Wait, isn't this the place I saw in the photograph? Oh, from her dream. But how did I know what it looked like? I've never been here previously, and people can't dream about things they've never seen before, right? That means she must have been here before? It's also possible, because like when she said it looked vaguely familiar, I was wondering if this was like something that was broadcasted on TV. Like if this is where the prince sometimes does well, anything like an interview or something. But I also was wondering if maybe the streamer uses this as a backdrop or something like that. And I'm curious whose house this is. Apartment, probably. More of an apartment. No way! No way, no way. Does that mean it actually was a vision of the future? You're awake. Whoa. Eek! Ah! Okay, it is Streamer Boy. Ah! Oh, I'm sorry, but that's cute. I get startled by the person who suddenly pops up next to me, though I think I ended up scaring him just as much. Sorry. My bad, we share a laugh when we both start and stop talking at the same time. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. What about you? I'm okay too. I'm Jet, by the way. Oh, the fake policeman! I didn't know you were the same person as the guy I ran into this morning. You remember me? Of course! You were the cute guy with the nice clothes from the plaza, right? You just straight out call him cute. Don't you mean the nice guy with the cute clothes? Oh my gosh, he's blushing. That's adorable. Freeing our hostage, Gem. Oh, this must be the hideout that they were talking about. Okay. Alexei slides into the conversation easily. I watch him warily to make sure he doesn't try anything again, but he keeps his hands in his pockets and makes no move in my direction. Yeah, that's probably for the best. She's not a hostage. She helped you, Alexei. You could be a bit more grateful. Yeah, we would have preferred if you were a bit more grateful before, you know, hitting us. Hey, I had to knock her out, you know. Theories about... Hey, I had to knock her out. You know how Theory is about the secrecy of this place. Don't worry, I didn't even harm her. You punched us, didn't you? My head hurts a lot, actually. Sorry, my bad. Really do. Ah! Okay. Hello. That's... Wow, okay. Honestly, considering like this is a visual novel, that's actually kind of cool. Because this would be a very unique asset that they must have made to accommodate this kind of personality trait that he has. I kind of like it. Because they could have just had, like, the more normal, I guess, picture done and just had it, like, partially hidden here. But they actually went out of the way to have one that's, like, him peeking around the side. That's really cool. I like that. I appreciate it. There seems to be a head peeking at me from behind the sofa. Is he waiting for me to say something first? Hi! Hello. Another new person that I've never met before, yet somehow recognized due to that picture. I'm Sammy. We talked to each other briefly earlier. Oh yeah, thank you for your help with the cameras. You helped too, yet look what they did to thank you. Heartless, trash, scum of the earth. Stop looking at me! It was Theory's idea. Technically it wasn't. All I told you to do was to bring her back with us and make sure she couldn't figure out where we were going. You could have just blindfolded her. For real? I feel like some of you are forgetting that it's my job to be violent. Dude, what? Okay, honestly, the writing in this is gold. I love it. Wow. Alright, I'm sorry, okay? Do you need an ice pack? Or pills? Or an ice pack and pills? Are those the only treatments you know? Where I live, it's either nothing or surgery. Wow, okay. I'm okay. I don't need the ice pack or the pills. Or surgery. You sure? I know a pretty good surgeon. I'm sure you do. I think the best course of action would be to send her home to rest. Theory? What did you want to talk to her about? We shouldn't keep her here for too long. I'm not sure what to do either. I won't tell anyone, I swear! Not about your involvement in the jailbreak or your super cool, ultra secret spy headquarters. Spy headquarters? Jem picked up on that too. Spy, huh? Kinda like the sound of that. Don't need to use such fancy words. We're just a bunch of dudes sticking around. Eh? Allow me to apologize for bringing you here, as well as for your rough treatment. I'm naturally suspicious of everyone due to my position, but I shouldn't have dragged an unrelated citizen into this. It's okay, I understand. I know I seem a little bit sketchy. You were quite a bit more than just a little sketchy, I'd say. Well, now that all the apologies are done, why don't we take this time to introduce ourselves? There's no need to keep up this tense atmosphere, is there? Is that what she wants? I only got involved in all of this because I wanted to know more about that vision I saw. And this place and these people are clearly related to it. So for now, I'll place my trust in them. I've already involved myself this much. Might as well see this case through to the very end. Besides, I don't think they're dangerous. It's just a feeling I'm getting, though I'm sure Frio would get mad at me if I said that I was basing all of this off instinct. For real. I wonder when I got so reckless. I guess when you encountered the guy with the virus at the start of this. Introductions sound good. I'm curious about you guys too. Great, I'll start then. My name's Jem, as I said earlier. Nice to meet you. I respond as politely as I can, though the look of surprise he gives me makes me think I've said something rude. What? Do you not know who I am? I don't think so. Should I? No, it's fine. It's better this way. Oh! Gemstones! Is he like one of those, they tell you about rocks and gemstones and geology and all those things? They have like really pretty gem collections too. He runs the Gemstones channel. Alexi, you didn't need to tell her! You're the third most famous person in this room! I'll live, lover boy. Oh, you'll live, lover boy. Third most famous, that's interesting. The channel name sounds familiar, and I soon realize it's because I've seen people watching it during lunch break. Oh. Wait, I know you. You have a lot of coworkers. I have a lot of coworkers who watch your content. Why am I misreading? I'm swapping I and you around a lot. I'm really sorry. Okay. Oh! Oh, so he really is a cosplayer. I guess that really does explain why he had a police outfit. So I was right about that. Okay. You're that cosplayer who streams a lot, right? I'll check out your channel later when I get home. And I'll make sure to subscribe too. Oh, she's so sweet! Yes, please. Like and subscribe to... I'm sorry. I'll stop. You don't have to do that, but thank you. I'll go next. He still seems a little suspicious of me, but the fact that he's letting me stay for introductions must mean I'm tolerable for now. Baby steps, I suppose. You know who I am, I'm assuming. Of course, Your Highness. There's no need to address me so formally. You can call me by my first name, which is so hard to pronounce. I'll try. I absolutely will not try. If you must attach a title, could you at least call me Prince Theory? That's actually kind of cute. Okay, that I can do. He really is much different from what I was expecting. Alexi Diorla. I work in Dub Collection, but I'm on a forced sabbatical. Currently, I'm a wanted criminal, accused of murder and breaking out of prison. Well, some of those things you did do. You did break out of prison, right? Is he waiting for me to introduce myself first? Oh, I'm Evil, age 24. What? Currently working at the Douglas Detective Agency. Went to college outside of... Okay! I was wondering, because, like, I don't think we introduced ourselves to them yet as a detective. Went to college outside of... Solari and majored in... Okay, I get it. You're a hacker. You did a background check on me. Do you stalk people for a living? It's just a hobby. Only when I'm bored. Really? What's your occupation then? Programmer. Oh, pro gamer. I destroy noobs. Oh, I read that as programmer, but it's pro gamer. Oh. Oh, he's literally us then. Wow, okay. Hello. Brother from another mother, I guess? I don't destroy noobs, though. I'm a noob myself, so I can't. Eh? Huh? Don't mind him. That's just how he talks. He's online so much that he's forgotten how to act in real life. Oh, I feel seen. I see. There's nothing wrong with how I act in the real world. Uh-huh. So, is this your secret base? You guys called it the hideout earlier, right? That must mean it's a pretty important place. Nah, I just named it that because it sounded cool. It did look rather ordinary for a secret base, but I've been hoping there'd be a cool hidden basement or something. I think you just dashed your dreams, Sammy. So, no secret operatives or foreign secrets or exciting heists? I think you have the wrong idea about us. We're very normal. Sure you are. You're a prince, a gangster, a programmer, which may be the most normal out of all of you, but he's also a hacker, so not really. And then a cosplaying streamer. Like, you guys are so not normal. You just broke someone out of jail! That too! Oh, well. This is this and that is that. Really, dude? I give him a look and he just smiles back innocently. You know those memes about the most innocent character actually being the evilest? That is this. That is this right here. This... Do not be misled. I might be called evil, but he may actually be the most evil. I think that means we're going to get along well. We're really just a couple of friends that meet up here sometimes because it's a safe space for us. Don't make it sound so special. This is my house and they're just trespassing. Oh, so this is Sammy's place. Okay. Don't be so stingy, Sammy. Someone who doesn't pay rent doesn't get to complain. Money over friendship, I see. This entire place is yours? Mm-hmm. Whoa. I think I fit my entire studio apartment into just this living room. For real. Rich people have it so nice. This house is huge. You must make a lot of money to be able to afford a place like this. Something like that. What's with that non-committal answer? It's either that or your parents are loaded. So, what now, Your Royal Highness? I suppose it wouldn't be right for us to detain you any longer. You may leave, but you'll be placed under surveillance until this investigation is over. I hope you understand. Sure. And please try to keep quiet about everything you witnessed today. I don't want to threaten you, but it's extremely important that this remains a secret. You don't need help? Pardon me? With the investigation? Or can you hire private investigators to help you? It sounded like you couldn't reveal your involvement, though. Well, just in case you forget, I am a detective. You haven't solved any murder cases before. Everyone has to start somewhere. Or is this a 30 years of work experience needed type of job? For real. I failed to see what you could get out of this arrangement. Recognition? Connections? Money! Blunt honesty. I like it. Altruism and networking are nice, but money pays the bills. The economy's been rough these past few years. Yeah, this is true. Thanks, Theory. Oh yeah, because he's the prince of this place. Thanks, Theory. Thanks, Theory. Oh my gosh. I appreciate that you think I can tank an economy. Oh my god. This is hilarious. I appreciate that you think I can tank a country's economy all by myself, but unfortunately it takes far more capable people than me to do that. Of course we'll pay for the job. But is there nothing else you desire? Well, there is the vision reason, but they'll think I'm crazy if I share it. I'm just nosy. I want to figure out what's going on. Besides, my boss won't let me work on any interesting cases, so this is my only opportunity. Prince Theory still seems a little hesitant, so I quickly add one more thing before I can stop myself. Please, I need more experience. There's something I need to do no matter what. There's something I need to do no matter what. Huh. Crap, did that sound too desperate? Please give us a few moments to discuss this. Is there anything to discuss? I have the feeling the three of them will gang up on him and make him say yes. Okay, I'll just be over here then. Oh wait, are we actually getting their conversation? Not much discussing going on here, Your Highness. I'm sure you are all aware of where I stand on this. What about you, Mr. Intuition? Background check came in clean. Parents separated when she was young. She's been living with her dad since, but then moved out as soon as she was able to. Other than the few years she went to college, she's lived here her whole life. No records of getting into any trouble. Seems like a normal person to me. I don't mind if she stays. And it is his house, to be fair. Wow, really? It's nicer than anything you've ever said about me. For good reason, probably. Take a look at your own backroom check before complaining. Exactly. Now, Lexi, what about you? You asking if I trust her? Yes. Sure, maybe. Does it really matter? I don't feel threatened by her, and that's all I care about. I'm fine with letting her stay. That's not what I thought you'd say. I'm okay with going along with whatever everyone decides. Yeah, Jem does sort of feel like a blossom on the breeze kind of dude. That's what I thought you'd say too. Do you want her to stay, Theory? Oh, sorry. I think I'm reading everything wrong. Do you not want her to stay too, Theory? I still read that wrong, but... I don't have anything against her. She's helped us so far, of course. I'd like to trust her. However... Why not treat this like a test? Pardon? Have her help with the investigation. You don't need to trust her to do that, right? Bleh. You can decide afterwards if she's trustworthy or not based on how she does. Besides, she doesn't look very dangerous, see? Huh? Sammy has the devotion of Suspect V2? Suspect Y, sorry. I heard it was super rare, so I never thought I'd run into someone who has a copy other than me. I haven't read mine in years, I should... Whoa! Let's put it back. Why? What happened? See? Harmless. Are we not going to talk about how she just ripped the cover off with her bare hands and then shoved it back onto the bookshelf to hide her crime? Oh, that's what happened. It already looked broken. Also, since when did you care about books? I don't. Fine. Fine? I'll trust her for now, and revisit my decision after the investigation. Interesting. Thanks, Theory. Oh, Jem's really happy about this. Your Highness, you gotta get out more if the mere thought of hanging out with someone new causes you to break out in cold sweat. Perhaps my current companions have given me a bad impression of what friendship entails. Burn. After a little mishap, I decided to sit on the sofa instead and not touch anything else. I can't believe I broke it. Why did it just crumble like that? Oh my gosh, that's close. Hi. Hi! Why do you look like that? Is it because of the book? Isa! I'm really, really sorry. Can I pay you back in installments? It's that expensive? How do you have to not know? It's not like you can just find a copy anywhere. Kind of. Don't worry about it then. Huh? Are you sure? If it bothers you, just help with this investigation and we'll call it even. Wait, does that mean... Evil, we made a decision. I sit up straight instantly, hands folded in my lap, and brace myself for the news. If you are still interested, we would like to enlist your help for this investigation. Ugh, I cannot talk. Okay, cool. Really? Of course I'm still interested, thank you so much. I won't let you down, I promise. Didn't know you were so invested in my freedom. She's clearly more interested in the investigation than you. Ah. Oh, but please don't feel pressured. If you can't figure it out, we can work something else out instead. Don't stress too much. Make sure to stress out just a little bit, though. My life's on the line here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. You don't know how much this means to me. This seems a little reversed. I feel like I should be the one thanking you here. Jem takes a seat next to me, and the rest of the boys get settled in around us. It kind of feels like we're a team, doesn't it? I've never been on one outside of class before. It's exciting. Well, that's cute. Well, I should make the most of this. I'll probably never get an opportunity like this ever again. Okay then, let's see what we're dealing with here. Do we have any more information on the case? Here's the case overview. Okay. Misha, 29 years of age, found in the alley between Celestial and the Cosmolux Hotel. Right. Discovered dead at approximately 11 a.m. Time of death is around 8 a.m. Oh. Cause of death is the blow to the back of the head. No other wounds were found on his body. You okay? You can sit this one out if you want to. It's fine. I'm used to it. Are you? His response is quick and flippant, though I can't help but notice some sadness in his eyes. He and that Misha guy must have been close. Yeah, for sure. Misha's autopsy report has been added to evidence. Ooh. Okay, so then... Initial findings and now autopsy report. Found in the alley at 11 a.m. Time of death around 8. Cause of death, the impact to the back of the head. My very first autopsy report. Oh wow, okay. His body was found by a third party who was passing by and reported the corpse immediately. Oh. It was just lying there like that in broad daylight? No, it was completely hidden inside the dumpster before it was discovered. The police just moved it out to take pictures. Oh. Crime scene photo has been added to evidence. Okay. Crime scene photo. His body was hidden inside the closed dumpster and only discovered when the lid was opened. It was moved out by the police in order to photograph. Oh! Interesting. Because all of these are comments from Evil, from the main character. But this one is a comment, or a lack thereof, from Alexi. Huh. Does it say why they were arrested, Alexi? Or why they arrested Alexi? 1 second, I'll check. I don't know why either. I was just strolling innocently around town when they grabbed me. Didn't even let me get my morning coffee. I'm not sure how innocent that stroll was since you did knock someone out. But since it was to help me, I'll keep quiet. I'm impressed you didn't resist. I was going to, but then I thought about how poor Theory will tear all his beautiful locks out from the stress. Aw, you think his hair is pretty! My hair appreciates your restraint. They're so cute! What? Why does it say the suspect was captured on camera going into the alleyway shortly before the body was discovered? Wait, what? Is this part of the frame job? Oops, I forgot about that. Permission to lock him back up. Permission granted. Wait. I wasn't there to kill anyone. I'm sure. No, I'm serious, look. He fishes his phone out of his pocket and shows it to us. Oh. So someone sent him a message. 10 alleyway. So someone told him to go there 2 hours after the guy was killed. And an hour before it was actually found. You normally listen to what every sketchy scam message tells you to do? For real though. Obviously not. I just thought it was from Sasha. His orders are normally written like that too. Really? You don't know his number? He changes it all the time for security reasons. He usually doesn't bother telling me. Oh, I see. For someone to utilize that, they must have known about it, right? And? What was so important that he had to make you go there? Not sure. I thought I was supposed to pick up something from someone, but there was no one there. I looked around for a bit, but didn't see anything, so I left. I asked Nico earlier, and he didn't know either, so maybe it wasn't Sasha. But in that case, I have no clue who sent it. Huh. Who's Nico? Yeah, for real. My brother's advisor. You'll probably see him around. Oh, okay. I didn't know gang leaders had advisors. I mean, that kind of makes sense. All leaders need good advisors. Sammy, can you try tracing the message? Fine. It's most likely a burner phone, though. Text sent to Alexi has been added to evidence. Okay. Text message. A message sent to Alexi that just says 10 alleyway. It's a miracle he hasn't been scammed yet. Maybe I should ask for his credit card info. Oh my gosh, Sammy. That's the end of the report. Now that we got that boring stuff out of the way, how are we going to do this? We should probably split up the work, yeah? I'll stay here and go through the security logs. So, not even this is enough to get you to change your shut-in ways? Nope, not at all. I'll be holding down the fort, cheering you on. Go, Alexi, go. I've never heard more monotone agreement in my life. Encouragement. Sorry. I'll check back at the office then. Misha might have left some clues there. Should you be actually going out? I mean, you just escaped police custody. Exactly, thank you, Jem. No, you should stay here. What? Why? What do you mean, why? Did you forget that you were a wanted man who just broke out of prison? It's nothing new, just another day for me. Oh my gosh. Besides, I'm not one to sit here and twiddle my thumbs while the rest of you are helping me. But I'm the only one who can get in there anyway. Your disguises may be good, but the gang is trained to be paranoid. There's no way I'll let you go by yourself. He's got a point. I'll be careful. Promise. I don't believe you, but fine. You'd probably just escape and go if you lock you in here anyway. And you'd be correct. If you lock him here with me, I will call the police and turn him in myself. Thanks for the Thanks for the ill-intentioned support, Sammy. I'll investigate the crime scene then. Sneaking in as a police officer shouldn't be too hard. You just want an excuse to wear that outfit again. What's wrong with that? I worked hard on it. Thanks to a certain someone spilling the beer. Spilling beer in my old one, anyway. Oh, I was wondering, like, why would he, just before he has to use it, make it without, like, this being something that they expected to happen? But it must be because he was cosplaying as a police officer before. And apparently he spilled beer on it. I thought we agreed not to bring that up again. I'll check the police station to see if I can gather any information that might not have been uploaded digitally. I'd like to speak to the investigators involved as well. Are you sure it's okay for you to do that publicly? There should be no issues as long as I state that I'm there to investigate the convict that escaped. That's true. I can't believe the Crown Prince of Solaria is strolling around doing common detective work. I mean, I guess, but also it's a good thing, kind of, for him to be involved in his own, like, place. Gonna rip into them for letting the big bad gangster escape. Oh yeah, how did you get the guards to leave without revealing yourself? I was surprised when there was none in the jail when I arrived. That was Sammy's handiwork, I believe. It wasn't anything big. I hacked into the security system at the chief's office. It was funny watching them scramble around trying to fix it. Yeah, when the alarm was blaring. Sammy, you're kind of scary. Thank you. Oh my gosh, his eyes are like glowing. He's so happy about that. No wonder there are so many guards at the end. They must have realized they were duped and came running with their tails stuck between their legs. I can already feel the headache that'll be coming during my next meeting. Oh, this poor guy. No use complaining. You're getting paid to be their personal therapist. Is he? Not enough, if you ask me. Now then, detective. They all turn to look at me with varying degrees of enthusiasm. What do you plan to do? I don't believe investigating elsewhere is necessary, so you can choose who you want to accompany. Oh. After we're done, let's meet up back here to share information. That way you won't miss out on anything no matter who you choose to go with. Okay. I wonder if this is like the end of the demo. It would make sense if that's true. Sounds good. Let's see. Prince Theory will be at the police station. Alexei will be at the Duola office. Jem will be at the crime scene, and Sammy will be here. Who do I want to accompany? In all honesty, kind of, because I've mentioned this before, but I have a type, and he fits my type, because he's pale-haired, and he's pale-eyed. And honestly, silver hair with blue eyes, 100% my thing. So, yeah, but I'm gonna actually save here, because that seems like a smart thing to do. Also, we have like 15 minutes left to stream. So, yeah. His face! Ah! Sorry, again, Infinity Nikki strikes. I pressed F. Okay, it's fine. He looks a little surprised. Maybe he didn't think I'd want to be with him longer than necessary. But it makes the most sense, because we'll be going to the police station with him. And, like, yeah, sure, maybe it would be more interesting to go elsewhere. But I feel like, in all honesty, it would be kind of more interesting. Because I'm really curious how... and maybe this is just me being snarky, but I want to see Mr. Potato Head's reaction to us coming in with the prince for this investigation that he very clearly didn't want us on. And there seems to be maybe a little bit of corruption going on, where maybe Mr. Potato Head is actually in on something. It doesn't really seem that way, but I wouldn't be surprised if, based on how he is, Or maybe it's not that he is the one manipulating anything, but he's the one being manipulated, because they, what was his name? Cluzos or whatever? That dude is apparently, pulling Mr. Potato Head in. So it might be, like, to use him as a scapegoat or something. But anyway. Well, I do think there's some merit to visiting the police station. They're the ones who did the investigation, after all. Besides, this is my one and only chance to interact with the Crown Prince. Why would I pass this up? I mean, yeah, honestly, that too. Fine. Really? I was kind of expecting him to protest a little. Why do you look so surprised? Did you change your mind? No, of course not. I just didn't think you'd agree that easily. Honestly, I thought you'd refuse. Yeah, exactly. If I didn't want you to accompany me, I wouldn't have offered myself as an option. Fair, I guess? Do you need me to disguise her? Why? That would have made sense with you or Alexei, but we're going into the police station. Wouldn't it make sense to just, you know, show our detective badge and work alongside him? It's not like it would be that strange. The only thing that would be strange about it is that we're, you know, so low level, why would the prince be using us? No need. She can be an annoying journalist who won't stop pestering me. It certainly wouldn't be the first time I was hounded by one. Again, why would we need to be in disguise? We're literally a detective. Okay, I'm good at being annoying. I love this girl! Wonderful. Wait. How long is this demo? Oh dear. Because we are almost done with... Huh. Okay, maybe... Because there's a couple of people who have played through... It looks like maybe multiple routes of the demo. It's a little bit hard to tell, because some of them... The reviews say that they've played up, like, 2-something hours, sometimes 5 hours. There was one who, like, had over 10 hours before they reviewed it. Okay, because we only have like 8 minutes left to stream, and because it sort of feels like maybe there is actually quite a bit of stuff left for us. Oh, we have Sammy now. Sammy, a programmer who lives in a massive house. He kind of reminds me of a lazy cat. Yeah, he does kind of give cat vibes, doesn't he? Cute. Okay. So, I think we're actually gonna... Sure. We'll save here, and then we will, surprisingly enough, probably come back next week, next Friday. We'll just hop back into this, I suppose. Either from the save file or from the save file of selecting the prince. It is also possible, if you all enjoy this enough, if we do finish off this version, I guess, this route of the demo, then we can actually come back to this option and we can select other characters. And we can explore a little bit more. We won't do like every last choice, but that major choice, maybe we'll go back to and explore a little bit more of what there is. But for now, I guess menu. I just want to see if this is different. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, cool. Cool. Ah! Oops. It's fine. It's fine. Title. Are you sure you want to return to the main menu? Yes, we'll be fine. Because I did save. We're good. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is turning out to be a lot more substantial than I was expecting. I thought that the escaping minigame would be a lot longer and a lot harder, but I did actually manage to get through it one shot and done, which surprised me, especially since it was hard mode, but I'm pretty sure I messed up reading some of the dialogue in that moment, but I think it's fine. Because we won! It's okay! But anyway, this is actually a lot of fun, and I'm really curious, because the story is really intriguing, the writing is great, I love the characters, the way they interact with each other. Because again, Gangster and Prince, definitely a ship. But also the main character and her friend Fio. But again, it's really interesting to me. Also, I'm curious. Oh, cool. Okay, but I'm curious about the fact that oh, that's cool. Do they all have that? Oh, they do. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, and then Miscellaneous has this guy. Huh. I wonder then what this will be. I guess this is an image that will appear as you go through and hang out with them individually. So by the time we play through our choosing to go with him to the detective agency or whatever, we'll get this image. Interesting. But anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. Not that I didn't think I would enjoy it, it's just I didn't think I would enjoy the characters and the way they interact with each other and the dialogue and the story, the writing of it, as much as I actually do. Which does make me feel like it would be worth it to go through and hang out with each one in the demo, even though I don't normally do that for demos. But also, if you all have an opinion, if you would rather just go with the prince like I've chosen, and you don't really care to see the other characters. But also, I think it would be nice to actually hang out a bit more with Mirage Noir instead of, like, I thought this would be just a one-shot stream. Having the next few Fridays being Mirage Noir kind of sounds cool. I like the idea. So I think we will actually do that. So I guess this stream was all about the introduction to the demo and the game itself. And then next stream will probably be entirely about hanging out with the prince. And I guess the Friday after that will be... I think we'll save Sammy for, like, the last one, because Sammy is staying at home with him. I think it will be more interesting to go out with either one of them. Who knows? Maybe you guys can figure out which one you think is more interesting. But I think we should do Sammy last. Which probably sounds weird, because he is a pro gamer and he's a homebody just like I am. But regardless. Anyway, yes. That has been Mirage Noir, the demo, at least the intro part of it. We'll come back next Friday and we'll figure out, or we'll find out what's going on a little bit more, I think. But anyway, yes. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a good time. And hopefully I will see you in the next stream, which should be Infinity Nikki, because it'll be Mirrorland Monday. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think there'll be a new storyline for us to explore, which kind of sucks, but there will be the new phase, the third phase of the whatever competition, I think? whatever challenge mode thing they have going on. Oh my gosh, I cannot actually remember what it's called. I'm so sorry. But the event thing that they have going on, Unleash Your Style, that's what it's called. So they'll have phase 3 of Unleash Your Style rolling out, whatever, next week. And it'll have just rolled out on Wednesday? On Monday. It'll have just rolled out on Monday. So we'll probably, maybe do our dailies, but we'll definitely go into the board game that you all saw before. We'll get all of that done, and then we'll do the little challenge mode things. We'll just hop in and explore real quick a little bit, and just hang out. Like I said at the end of the last Infinity Nikki stream, it'll be a very chill, cozy, just hanging out kind of stream. So if you want to do that, then feel free to join me. If you want more detective murder mystery stuff, then we'll be heading back into Adventure Escape Mysteries. We'll be finishing off Murder In, that storyline, on Wednesday. And then, of course, on Friday, we'll come back to Mirage Noir. Sorry. I can't talk. I would say any more, but I haven't really been able to talk or read this entire stream, so apologies. But anyway, yes, thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a good time. And hopefully I will see you in the next stream. But until then, please like, subscribe, follow, however it works for you, wherever it is you're watching this. First live on Twitch, later on YouTube. Feel free to like, comments, however it works, whatever it is you want to do. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, all my love. Bye!